Hello. How's this working? Is this good? Can we see it? Can we hear it? It seems to not play the sound if I'm not tabbed in. Hi everybody. We are seeing. Okay, right. I had to make sure that this was all functional. I haven't actually played. Could be louder. The game? Let's hike that up a bit. I have to click back in. Game louder. Yeah, you're right. It's quite quiet for me too. Yeah, I haven't played this since before it was merged. They have repackaged this experience. Actually, I was gonna look up when did the game come out again? It was 2005. Was it 2005? Which makes it what? 26, 21, 21? I'm sorry, it's really warm right now, and I can't think of numbers. Let's just vaguely say this is a 20-year-old game, and do I have water? A bit. I may have forgotten to get like fresh water. I'll go get more if I need to. I'm sure it's fine. I have played through Guild Wars 1, all of the campaigns, including Eye of the North, a few years back. Go Warbar. I'll maybe, and I enjoyed it. I started on 2. I think may be obvious, and I really liked 2, and I didn't really touch it until a long time into playing 2. And then I was like, let's check it out. People still speak really well of this game, and I want to see what else was shown about this world, and I'm interested in the history of what led up to what I'm playing. I have a kind of I have a condition where I have to play. You cast Hydrate Pie. Thank you. I need to like change that to do something. Thank you. It's so funny that like just because it says a magic spell, I could have just made that. I could have just put one in without it being Sims related. Yeah. What I enjoyed this game. It's different, but people usually say. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna drink water. People do say it's different, and they leave it kind of vague like that. And the ways that if you get specific about it, it starts sounding kind of strange. Like, you don't jump. There's no jumping. There isn't even, I forget which one it is, which is the axis that does up and down. This game doesn't contain that axis. It just has your position on a flat plane. So you can go up and down on like structures. Interior is made of glue in this era. That's where all the horses went. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh that hard at my own joke. I'm sorry. Thank you for the setup there, Clock. I may be a little nervous. I'm not sure why. What was I saying? Yeah, you can go up and down on structures, so you can elevate, but it doesn't have any meaningful sense within the game itself, if you see what I mean. You can stand elevated above an enemy at any level and still hit them because the game doesn't know that you are higher than them. And this barely ever comes, like sometimes there's a bridge, like there are bridges where you can go under it and over it. But if you stand on the bridge and under it, then you can attack each other. That kind of thing, which I think is just kind of endearing. There's well, I mean, I guess the biggest thing, which I kind of forgot to mention, you can only be human in this game. This was, I mean, I'm pretty sure I remember seeing on a video recently that was like a recap. This game predates World of Warcraft. and Warcraft kind of stormed onto the scene and didn't do exactly what this game was doing. They kind of fielded out to the left a little bit, and in so doing made it so that Warcraft didn't like demolish their status as an online game. They came in here and they were like, okay, this is not really an MMO. This is something, I think they called it a CRPG, like a cooperative RPG. It was never called massively multiplayer because it kind of isn't. And they didn't call it that, but everyone else did. So when World of Warcraft came on and was like, okay, we're going to have massive zones filled with people, and you all interact all at the same time, and you're all in the same space, and you can be all kinds of weird and wacky creatures when you make a character. Guild Wars 1 hadn't done any of those things, so it kind of remained separate, and it maybe that enabled them to like keep a core audience, even as World of Warcraft became a standard unto itself. I don't know why I'm explaining the whole history of it, but I mean, we're here because I want to do this, so you're all trapped in here with me. That's what's happening. So you can start in any of the campaigns. They're called campaigns, not expansions, because they are technically standalone. When they're released, you could buy any of the campaigns and then play that campaign standalone. And then they also cross into each other when you own multiple, which I think is a fascinating way to do it, and probably really successful. And you have unique classes that can only be started if you begin in a certain campaign. So my main character that I used to start with started in Nightfall because I really wanted to be a dervish, because I think that was cool as hell, and I was right. But that meant that I did see the game in completely the wrong order, because even though you can jump out of your story and start the campaign in another area, so you can start a character of the profession you want, then cross over to start the game proper. You don't see the actual beginning, but you know, you get near enough. I didn't do that. I was weird and proud, and I was like, no, I want to go through all of Nightfall first, and then we will go back and do the other campaigns, completely missing that they are in a chronological order. So my experience of it, that was my fault. It was a little splintered because of that, and it was I had to just place it in the right order in my head. Oh, hey, sorry, do you pronounce your name Lou? Is it Lou or Lue 64? Tell me how it's pronounced so I know. Hello, nice to see you. It's Lou. Okay, cool. So I went through all of the campaigns with my main character, and she's great. I have this character who's on screen right now, who was a proper ranger. I think I put ranger my first one because I often take the ones that let you have pets. And this one is what's called a pre-searing character, one who just lives in the tutorial and never leaves. So she lives there. She's not going anywhere. And then I made a couple other ones. I made my latest one. What was her name? Heraldine. What was I thinking? I made Heraldine. I think it was like a year ago. I played through just the beginning of Prophecies, with scenes like a long while back, and we both made characters and we ran around the beginning, and it was mostly because of the game having its 20th anniversary. So yeah, I think it was basically 1 year ago, and they were having a big shindig about it, so I thought I'd just test out some stuff, do it on stream, because having an online game still here after 20 years, it's not nothing, and they've done really well to keep it feeling like it's worth being here even now. So recently they came out with the news that we were eventually going to get Guild Wars 3 in a couple of years. I'm looking forward to it immensely, and I had to rethink about what I want to do with my characters in both existing games. And what I always wanted to do was have a human character in Guild Wars 2, which I don't have right now, who connected to one in what's now called Reforged, by having the same last name and being a descendant of them. And I never ended up doing it. I tried to do it retroactively with one of my existing 2 characters, and I didn't really ever get into it enough. And now that we're going to have 3, and 3 is going to be at least at the beginning, pretty human focused as a sort of return to form. And obviously they're going to have extra species to play as, but they're going to be starting in a very human-centric area with human-centric elements to it, as we can see from the previews. So I was like, okay, I need to lock in here. I'm going to make a character in 1 and play through it, and that's going to be my lineage character. And then I'm going to go to 2, and I'm going to like delete someone and remake them, and that's going to be their descendant. And then eventually I'm going to go on to 3, and I'm going to give them the same last name, and that's going to be like the ancestor of both of those 2. And they could look like anything, because there is like hundreds to thousands of years in between each game. So who knows what was going on in the family tree. It could be literally anything. But I've never made a character of this class in this game before. And in Guild Wars 1, you get different appearances based on your profession. So I've never actually seen... So you're going with Chanel boots, right? So I was looking... Rainbow Dragon discovered that there's a fantasy name generator, and it includes a section where you can generate names for Guild Wars characters. It gives them for humans of each different area, so they can be Asian inspired, I think it's mostly Japanese, or Eurocentric inspired, or the various regions you can come from, so they're very specific to that place. And I did it a few times, and I was just showing Rainbow the silliest names I got, and one of them looked like it was like a fantasy, it was like a tragédie version of Chanel boots. We found some really silly ones. I hope I can play as a robot in Guild Wars 3. The thing is, it's like 1,000 years in the past, and they don't have technology yet. So Guild Wars 2 is going to be the Magitech game of the series. And I think the Magitech of 2 really does characterize it pretty well. It comes up a lot, you know? A lot of the plot was driven by Omad's machine. Instead of just having a prophecy, now we're stabbing into the lifeblood of the world and like looking at it. I just opened my eyes real wide. Hey Soul, nice to see you, thank you. I will try and have fun. And hello Diffed, nice to see you too. I'm glad some people are here. Because I need help. I spent all that time looking through name generators, and I've been searching through names. I know what vibe I want for the name, but I didn't actually solidify. Anyway, we're gonna get going. I'm gonna create someone. I got 8 character slots I've barely used. This was just someone I made in factions. I think it was because I needed someone to put armor on for the Hall of Monuments. I'm going to create a new character right now. I'm going to spend possibly 2 hours of stream thinking of the perfect name. And, oh, I don't get to pick a server. It doesn't matter. Servers don't work like other things. You can just change server to anything. They don't lock you into it. And then I'm going to attempt to play through the whole game, get it all, like, as... Eventually I'll have the whole game as a VOD, so if I ever wonder what was going on in Guild Wars 1, I can like have my own playthrough to look back on. Quathreen Harkonnen. That's a great name for someone. The whole game in one sitting. I think you might die. It's kind of long, and general idea is I don't do side quests. I'm doing main quests on stream. I'll probably do side quests in my own time. And starting with the second stream, so next week, I am inviting everybody who wants to play with me to hop in the game, and we'll get in a party together and we'll all see the game. It doesn't matter if nobody does, because you can play this solo by hiring like NPCs to go with you, or you can just do it by yourself. It's really, really solo friendly. They made it so that if the population of Guild Wars 1 ever dried up to like a single person, that person could very well play through the whole thing, play through the story in a very lonely way, which was great for future-proofing, but people do still play this. I don't think they do PvP anymore, but they do still enjoy this. Some people never like moved on to the second game. They prefer this one, and they're different enough that you can have that reference. So yeah, I want to see a bunch of us, maybe, if anyone's interested, get into a party and see our characters like gradually start looking cool, I might set up a guild if I figure out how to do that. I've never done that in this game before. But it would be cool to have everyone in one guild. And then we experience like the whole story. You don't have to always be here. It's literally just a drop in and play with us kind of thing. And the other thing, I'm not interested even a little. The other thing I was hoping for, just like, I'm gonna name check it and come back later. By the end of this entire playthrough, I have no idea how long this will take me. By the end of it, I want to achieve God walking amongst mere mortals. And that is, if anyone knows, that is a pretty big thing to do. However, I have played Guild Wars 1 a few years back, all the way through, and gotten all of the monuments I need for it. I just need 3 more titles. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that like later. That's not the first point of order right now. First point is I'm making a character. So let's go. Who would pick this role-playing character? And this is where you pick where you want to begin your story, and then you can play any of these storylines through. We're going to start in Prophecies. If anyone is like me and begins the game without knowing any of this, you can make the guild in this game. That's amazing that Winter the Wars start. You know, funny thing. The guild wars in the title were a thing that happened. They're done. They already did that. And no one really talks about them. It just comes up like a bit. And then in the second one, they still have it in the title. But no one cares about that anymore. It's like, it was a human-centric thing. One thing I would like to see in this replay, now that I'm like doing it on stream and I have my full brain loaded, I want to see all the times that they reference the Guild Wars. I think I'm now so affectionate towards the title that, I mean, I get like neuron activation recognition from the letters GW, you know, that kind of thing. But if you come to it without knowing anything about this and you don't have any backstory, backloaded like recognition for it, the title Guild Wars is kind of not good because it doesn't tell you anything. But it does make sense when you know that in developing the first game, they presumed it was going to be mostly a PvP game, which may sound insane considering how these games are known for the storyline, and if you play PvP, you kind of do that quietly. But back in the day, in 2005, people made single-player games for the story, and if you were making a game for the internet, for people to get on, I mean, people were doing LANs back then. If you were making it for a lot of people, the reason you made it for lots and lots of people was so they could fight against each other. And if you think about it, it kind of makes sense. Why else do you have multiple people in the game? At the time, it was because you were pitting people against people. You were having the genesis of esports, I guess. They used to run PvP events in Guild Wars with like $100,000 prize money. That's how big it seemed to be. Apparently when they were developing it, they thought the storyline was just gonna give you the ability to develop the character, learn your skills, and and figure out how to play, and then everybody would naturally graduate into a PvP arena where you just wanted to handle human opponents, because that was the forever gameplay. That was continuous. You always could play against other people to test your skills. They didn't realize that people were gonna really get attached to having a solo storyline, and they didn't have the environment of knowing how an MMO could function by having multiple people support each other in the game environment. So they only saw multiplayer as a versus type situation. Anyway, we're going to start with Prophecies. I'm going to see everything in the proper actual order. Hello, Blockhead! Can we get a tally as the playthrough goes? Should I put a thing in the corner that just says Guild Wars tally and then we just count up? Do I know how to do that? I'll think about it. We'll see. So all those characters that you sometimes see on the packaging, the box art, it's like each one is an example of the vibe of the class you can play. And there were 6 starting classes. There's slightly more interesting ones in the other campaigns. They're pretty self-explanatory, really. Monk is the healer that you get. I don't think anyone else really heals. Ranger is the one that gets a pet. Necromancer works very differently from the sequel, I think, if I remember right. Pick Revenant! Yeah. Elementalist is the one that... It's the same in the second one, actually. It's like you're using magic to throw fireballs and maybe other things. But that's like the offensive caster. And one of the big things about they had a monk class that has kind of just fallen off as being referenced ever. I think, like, why did every game decide that monk was something you could be in a video game, and that it either meant someone that is a DPS using their hands, or they aren't a DPS and they do healing on others? Why did that happen? Every time the Guild Wars gets mentioned, take a shot, only attempt if you have the intelligence slice liver upgrade. I don't think it's gonna be said that many times. Oh yeah, the other thing. So remember how in my previous stream, I was like, guys, we're gonna be doing this. I want us to come at it as a community. I want to invite other people to hop in with me. So don't buy the game until my first stream, because we don't want to do it before the Steam sale begins. I don't want anyone going to rush off and buy a full price game just in case anyone was thinking about it, only for it to go on sale just 2 days later. Guess what happened? Rainbow Dragon bought it. Guess what happened? It's not on sale. It's not fucking on sale. The Steam sale happened and Guild Wars 2's expansions got like a third off. And this game didn't. This is 20 years old and they didn't put it on sale. I think I know why. I think it's because Reforged has only just become like a thing. They've amalgamated all of the campaigns into one thing. And they haven't put that on sale yet. You used to be able to just buy the campaigns in a bundle for like $5 because it's 20 years old. But now that they've repackaged I should say, it's not the same. So we're gonna have to wait for this to also deserve to be discounted. So on the other hand, you can play it on a mobile now. If anyone is watching this and is thinking to themselves, I don't know about buying it, but I could sure go for trying this game out on a mobile phone. You can do that right now. You can go to the App Store or whatever it is. You can download this entire game, not entire game. You can get Prophecies, which is what we're playing now, for free. You can get it on your phone for free. It's got ads in it. And then you can buy in if you like it. And I don't know how it works on a phone, or if it's like, I've seen a reviewer say it's good. Oh, hey there, Beta Vash. We're playing a 20-year-old. It's not an MMO. But yeah, it's got crossplay. You can just download this right now and then come find me. Like, it kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Shouldn't all games in order of release, we should just go back to the first video games and port them all to mobile, like for preservation purposes? Why aren't we doing that? We need to go back to the very first video games and just port every single one in order, because a phone nowadays can easily play this, right? I never played any Guild Wars. That's okay. That's why I'm here. You can watch me do it. And this game won't be for everybody. Absolutely, it's not in the same vein as the way people think of MMOs now. It technically never was an MMO. So if you don't feel like it's your kind of thing, don't worry. You can watch me do it. It's fine. Only for the truest game perverts. Are we locking in on my audience being game perverts? Oh no. Anyway, so I decided for this playthrough, I've done a ranger and I think I had an element. No, I didn't. I don't remember now. For some reason, I never want to be a warrior because I feel like that's so bread and butter. It's just so generic. Some people like being a generic, like a guy, and having one on their roster. I think like that makes sense. But I'll reveal it in a second because I do actually have to start ad break. So we've not gotten anywhere, but we're easing in. This is going to be pretty casual as well. Hang on, I'll just swap to Shiny Zone. It's going to be a pretty casual playthrough for the first stream because I'm just going to wander around, show how things work, make sure everyone understands that you can't jump at all, ever. No jumping. And get a look at the areas, which I think they're gorgeous. And I haven't seen them in Reforged yet, so that's going to be slightly new. It's not like a massive overhaul or anything, but I am interested to see, because it looked gorgeous to begin with. I think the art direction makes this so future-proof. It's really nice to look at, and you know, retro graphics look really nice sometimes. Especially also if you have the added bonus of being able to look at an area and think to yourself, I can tell where that is in Guild Wars 2, which is easy to do if you are familiar enough, because all the locations overlap with the second game. And I'm so curious how they're going to do that in the third one. Because we're going to go, I mean, they can pretty easily place everything in order. Like, imagine standing on those, the steps of Arar, going to the steps of Arar in 3 and seeing them all like glorious and pristine, and the statues being new, and it's, I mean, hopefully I get to do that. Hopefully I get to stream it as well. I'm gonna be a little in awe of that. Or isn't in this game, is it? I think it. I always get confused about this. Or was just sunk. It's gone, right? And you don't get to see much of it. They don't mention it much. I mean, it comes up, but that's where we are in the timeline. Or has like it's about to get like ass blasted into the netherworld. And then like right before Guild Wars 2 it comes back, you know? So that's like gone. So there's no visiting that in this game. Oopsie poopsie. If anyone here is new, by the way, if anyone is hanging around wondering what the hell this screen is about, I give away shiny Pokemon in every stream. If you're interested, there is a redeem button under channel point usage, and you just exchange your channel points, and I use Pokemon Home to shoot you a Magikarp if you would like it. I don't know if anyone's gonna bite though, so this guy will just be, so this girl, sorry, will be flopping around in the corner for the rest of stream. And what better way could there be to start this off? Okay, we're out of ads. So I'm picking a Mesmer for this run. Couple reasons. One, I watched a retrospective on this series, and it pointed out that the Mesmer was really the only innovative class that original Guild Wars brought to the table. Because, you know, Warrior's a warrior. Ranger is a common thing to play in the roleplay gaming space. A monk, I don't even know how we got to have monks in things, but, you know, it's there to heal, whatever. They had to pick something that healed. Necromancer is its own kind of subject, and she's only here because they put her on all the box art, and everybody remembers Guild Wars 1 Prophecies as being the game with the goth chick on the cover. And Elementalist is like just a general magic user. I mean, being able to being themed around elements is pretty fun as an idea, but it's not like it's a new thing. But Mesmer was something they kind of championed, I guess. It's a misdirection magic user, and I can't really think of anything as analogous to Mesmer as the rest of the stuff. I perk up at the sound of goth chick. If you Google like Guild Wars Prophecies, you just see her face on everything. These are characters, I believe, in the game, but they're not like main characters. They're what would you call it? hirelings, I think. Are they the hirelings, or they're like people who like hang around in the background a bit? They're not main characters. Yeah, Guild Wars, it has women in it. They figured out that sold, I guess. Also, hello Jinx! It's nice to see you here. Hi! I'm just beginning Guild Wars Prophecies. Not my first time, but I don't remember as much as I could. I like how they could have made the warrior a woman and then it would have been slightly less generic, but I guess this was the era when women on the front of games had to have like their boobs out. Elementalist doesn't have hers even showing, and Mesmer is fully covered, which is hilarious amounts of misdirection. Thank you, Mesmer, because Mesmers have like the most lingerie style armor of the whole game. Oh, you're a Guild Wars 1 fan, yay! I do like it. I'm more of a Guild Wars 2 player, but I'm gonna stream the whole thing through in honor of, I guess, the Guild Wars 3 announcement coming with the idea that they're tying these 3 games together in a development sense, I suppose. If Warrior had been a woman, they wouldn't have been able to put the full plate armor on to show how warrior he is, because at the time women all had to like have the feminine armor. But yeah, what was her name? I don't remember her name. They all have names. But this time, this playthrough, I'm gonna pay more attention to finding these characters. There's only one I know has any real, like, true relevance in the sequel, and that's Devona. And I don't know where she is, but I am gonna look out for her. Anyway, we're gonna be a lady. I like when it kind of equates, like, this is the same person if you gender flex them. Does it look? I mean, it kind of does. This lady looks a bit like what's her name? Anya Taylor-Joy, a little bit. But yeah, the limitations of this game are you have to be a human. The biggest amount of customization you get over your character as a whole is choosing the gender. Yeah, the man should have his ass out, definitely. I don't think you can change the character's weight. The male build is pretty average. The female build is skinny as hell. And that's all you get. I do like that it starts you off on this cute cropped hairstyle, though. Can I? Okay, there we go. Yeah, like I'm ordering at a restaurant. It'll be the white woman today, thank you. I quite like that face, actually. It's very Hollywood. I also like let's zoom out. I really like the character creation screen. It's just the same one that you've been on, but you're just placed into it. I think this is the Eye of the North style because I own it. Because there's like Norn buildings back there. Her face feels British, does it? Listen, I am British. We don't have people this pretty. We don't. It's giving Dishonored. What was the... When did Dishonored come out again? She's very pointy. I don't remember what she looks like. Oh, was she even on screen for more than like 20 seconds? 2013. Oh, that was like a long time after this. We're talking 2005 right now. Oh, it's a little chopped at the back. Pun intended. I don't know who you're talking about, Rainbow Wagon, but they sound pretty cool. Alright, so the hairstyles, the faces, and all that are specific to your profession. So you're looking at the faces and hairstyles that a Mesmer would have. I don't want to be too Countess Anise about it. Oh, this one has a little thing at the back. Okay, what's the coolest thing on the menu? Alright. That looks like my avatar in Pokemon Go. Wait, where's Kobe? Huh? Hello? Oh, that's who you meant. Sorry. Right. Well, I will defer to you. I didn't know that she was British as well, but that's cool. That's cool. Oh gosh. What does that remind me of? Isn't this like every evil woman from every rom-com in the 2010s? Now that is... Oh, I like that. That's refined. And it's got like a... What? A rope knot hair clip? Or is that a bug? Is that a bug? I guess if it's like a butterfly, then that makes sense, because Mesmer's a kind of butterfly. Is this not the same hairstyle that they gave, what was her name, Althea? The Mesmer of the game? Little I'm a teacher ponytail. Ooh. Oh, sadly I like that. That's very me. As polygonal as it is. That's a like messy bun. That looks like all the hairstyles I drew as a teenager. That's funky. I like the little curls around the ears. This is all I get, huh? Well, I like the accessory on this one. Actually, let's look at hair colors. What are we doing with hair colors? We got brown, dark brown, red, brown, purple? I kind of want purple. Gray, evil, and normal. I'm definitely thinking about this color. I'm sorry. Let's go on theme here. All right, now what are we looking like? What is it about the height of this? It makes her head look kind of misshapen, like alien. I like the softness of this one, and I do like the butterfly accessory. I do want to Google something. I want to look up a character. Give me a second. Also, it's muted because I need to see if I can turn on sound while it's not the front program. I just want to look up what she looked like. What did Lady Althea look like? Because she's like the Mesmer woman. Is this the same hairstyle? I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, this is Lady Althea's hairstyle. I don't want to have the same one. Does that matter? Am I overthinking it? I kind of like this one. I don't know. That's like me 10 years ago. Maybe longer, maybe 15. This one's very... I'm trying to... Can you get hats in this game? I don't remember. Can you get hats? Oh, I wish they had more hairstyles. I'm not changing this. I don't know if you even... I think you can... Can you change it? Maybe... I don't know. Like, this one's good, but it was so good they used it on an NPC. I really like the butterfly clip, though. Okay, it's gonna be this one. It's gonna be this one. It's gonna be in purple. It's different from Lady Althea, because hers is, like, brown. In before, it's the same. Alright. It's getting closer. Let's see this face. So I quite like this face. Let me check it against hers again. Yeah, she's got these big pouty lips and smoky eyes. Alright. That looks... Okay. I promise we are not amused, kind of. I promise I'm not saying this to flatter myself. I promise. I mean this in a kind of... Think of it being like less symmetrical. Less clean and clear. But this looks too much like me for me to be comfortable with it. Or at least the way I think of myself, maybe again 15 years ago. Nah. Oh god, she's scared. Oh god, she's like, oh! Oh my god. I like that it's kind of expressive though, although do I really want to have my mouth open the whole game? Pi, if you compress her. I wish I could had like a bit crushed voice change. Ooh. Now that's got personality to it. I can't zoom in anymore, by the way. That's got some... Yeah, okay. Oh, I don't like that. Can I change? Oh, eye color is locked into the face. I don't like that. She looks like she's just been told that her husband died in the war but she's also gonna like inherit everything. Beanatron for the PS2. Why is that? That's just very inoffensive. That's just face.png. I'm sorry. After this one's very like normal, pretty person, extremely normal, pretty person. This looks like a pug. I'm sorry. I don't want to hurt people's feelings if they look like this. Is Norwich pronounced? Yeah, I just said it. Norwich. You don't say the W. She's like, if you look at it long enough, it becomes more normal. But then after this one, that looks like a normal person to me, and this one's like, like her face is compressed. She's got a snub nose. I guess that's supposed to be cute. Her eyes are really far apart on this one. Oh. Minecraft sheep. Like, they're all gonna be pretty. We have to accept right now, they're all gonna be like, hello, I'm Miss Ascalon 2005. That's alright. The lips are very red, but that's alright. This one looks sleepy in the preview. That's kind of sleepy. Maybe she's just bored. She just doesn't really give a shit about any of this. Is that the one I started on? Let's keep looking to see all of them. Now, wait a minute. Is that the same as Lady Althea? No, it isn't. I think she has a unique face. I quite like that one, actually. I like the slight makeup. I like the squareness and the slight sassiness. Picks a random location from the south of England on Google Maps. Portsmouth looking ass. That's really good. I don't think we have a stereotypical type of person from Portsmouth, but it's funny to imply that there could be. Oh, I like that, actually. That's got a strength to it. That's someone who's, like, capable. That's, like, extremely sleepy. The pouty lips, the arched eyebrows. She's going down the salon. All right, who do I... Yeah, no, that... I can't explain it. I'm not this pretty, but it reminds me of me. We can be bees. I don't like that the mouth is open, I'm afraid. That one's neat. I wish there was more diversity here, like, obviously. Oh, I haven't done skin color. Maybe if we change that. Yes. Look, everyone, it's the Saritsa. What's wrong with my voice? Why do they always use this kind of skin tone? Okay, so we've got whatever the... Why do they always give you, like, one dark-ish, like, vaguely dark, yes, and then they'll go all the way up to pale, and then they'll go, like, you can be white like a corpse. What is with that? Who wants to look like a corpse in a video game? So we got white and a little bit less white. Oh my god, this is the same color scheme as one of my Guild Wars 2 characters. This is just my own preferences. Sorry, I misread that message. I thought you said Portsmouth 2, and I just got, like, knocked out by the idea of Portsmouth 2. Okay. So what, you get sunburned by the moon. Yes, this music is in 2. There's a lot of music. Portsmouth Chronicles! Portsmouth Prophecies. They picked a lot of music from this one and ported it over, and it's usually environmental stuff. We don't glaze Jeremy Soule, but he did do some pretty neat sounds. I quite like this hair color with a darker tone. I'm not sure which one. I'm definitely not going paler than like this one. I like how warm that is. Okay, let's see the faces again, except that one. Okay, I don't want the open mouth. That one, it's just a tad... I don't know. I wish there was. I've stayed at this too long now. I'm imagining the home improvement sound, you know? Like, that's what she sounds like when she sees anything. Because she's always like in shock. Okay, who else? Who does that remind me of? I swear that looks like a celebrity. I kind of like it, actually. And then we have... I'm not going to make a joke. I'd be so mean. I'm not doing that one. That looks... Again, that looks too familiar to me. I don't like how red the lips are. I don't want to take her on this adventure. She's too sleepy. Minatron? Oh, thanks. Yeah, I think that's what we started with. That one. Yeah, I like this one. I like it. I like the green eye contrast against the hair. I like the lip shape. It looks like she's got a slight smirk. I like that. Now let me just recheck the hairstyles and make sure nothing stands out to me. No, that's too clipped. That looks like it's from some sort of movie about body snatchers. I don't know why. This is probably what I'm going with. I like the butterfly clip thing. Yeah. Then again, I don't know. The fringe is kind of atrocious. I prefer hairstyles that are like wilding out, you know, instead of being. Oh, that is kind of pretty. That's kind of pretty. That just has so much forehead in it. This one is neat, but I don't know about that. And I do like the cropped one. But yeah, I think I'm going with this. I like this. There we go. I think we're good. Unless I want to go a little darker. Do I? I mean, this is really a normal skin tone, isn't it? This looks like the average. But then it goes up by 3 different tones. Like, okay. Yeah, let's go with this. I think I am happy with that. Customize your body. Ha ha ha. You can change the height. That's it. How tall do I want? Oh, look, I've got a bubble stick. I love my bubble stick. Unfortunately, the mask thing is my aesthetic, so I've got that going for me already. How tall do I want her to be? You do kind of... Taller characters do look kind of just like enlarged next to others. They're not taller, they're just bigger. I don't want her to be really small, but I don't want her to be the tallest of all time. Let's go with like there. I don't want to get lost in a crowd, you know. Okay. I love the mask. I like it. We can change the color of the mask. Do I just want to go full purple or blue maybe? What works with the hair? I love that they put this pre-dye system into both games. Because it's not like you're going to be using the starting armor for very long. But I think they put it in here so that you are fully aware that you can change the colors of stuff to give you... It's more like just a, hey, guess what? You're going to be able to do this. I'm going to be really boring. I think I actually like the gray. Maybe not on the boots. Brown. That really is just hands, huh? I like that grey kind of silky look. What about yellow? No. I'm being too boring. It's not like I'm gonna wear this for any length of time. I'm gonna go blue because it contrasts the hair a bit better. I mean, this really doesn't matter. Make her tall and claim she's a lost Norn. Norn are in the game. And like when you get there, you do see like how literally big they are. Okay. Oh, neat. This is new. Take only what you can carry on yourself. Become only what you can make of yourself. You'll be unable to trade with other players, access account storage, or hire mercenary heroes. The goddess of nature shall provide. What does that do? I mean, I heard about this. These are optional challenge modes you can have your character start on. Swear an oath to the old god of death. You bear the mark of the unfallen, but should you die, doom will come for his penance. Does that mean you get deleted if you die once? I don't know. Opt into an early preview of Reforged mode with tuning and content changes for Guild Wars Prophecies. Includes experimental tweaks that are still under consideration. We're sharing with the community for initial feedback. It's likely to undergo significant changes. I'm okay with that being on. Technically, I've seen Prophecies before. This music is very Skyrim. I mean, there's a reason for that. Melandra is solo mode. Dooms is permadeath. It sounds like it. I'm just wondering how permadeath is implemented. Does the goddess of nature shall provide mean that something else happens to do with you get some kind of boon? Or is that just like immersion? Okay, now this is the difficult bit. I have to pick a name. I tried to do this before stream because I get very specific about names. I need this to be the right name. I don't have anything. I mean, I have spaces count as characters. I'm just thinking. I must have misremembered. I thought you had to pick two first name and surname. Apparently you don't, but it's likely that most single first names are currently in use because of the age of the game. So giving your character a surname just allows you to pick whatever name you'd like, basically. The challenge are little badges. When you fail, the badge goes away. Oh, okay. Okay, that's interesting. So if you're like in endgame and you've got the Doom's Covenant badge, then everyone knows your dick is huge. Okay, so here's what I got. I have chosen my character's surname, which is going to be the surname I use for another human in 2, and then in the future another human in 3, and then imply that they're all from the same family line. Not all Mesmers, it's not like a Mesmer family, but I always wanted to do that, just to have, like, to take advantage of how connected they are to each other. But it has to be a human, because you only got humans in Reforged now. So I've got the surname. I'm gonna like tab out real quick. Sorry about the lacking sound. I found there's different regions that these areas pull from, and Prophecies is an area based on, it's like the European area. You know, Ilona is North African, I believe, and Cantha is pulling from different Asian aspects. And Kreiter in this game, before things happened, I'm not actually sure. I'm not sure exactly. Please tell me if you know where that like draws from. Kreiter is kind of it looks like a very warm, humid jungle type area, and the people who live there they clearly have a kind of tribal aesthetic that I don't know how to place. But the European, like, inspired human region is Ascalon.
Something tells me we're going to get along splendidly.
Oh, hello! Oh my gosh, how do I say that name? XM4 X1 Mus-X. Whoever you are, thank you very much for following. You can please feel free to tell me how to pronounce your name if you would like. I will try to remember that and do it properly. I really do like that there's like Aurora up there as well. It's a really good character making screen. There's no I mean, you're not actually here. Your character does not exist on a... Oh my god, I just realized how big that one is. You don't exactly... You end up in this area later, but you're not beginning here. It's just like a conceit, I guess. So what I wanted was a name that meant, like, I wanted to theme it for the different games, for the first name, and in 3 that's going to be a lot more god oriented because human gods are still around at that point. So I wanted her name, whoever the character is going to be like, there's a lot of human, I was going to say human names, you know, like our human real names. There's a lot of people names that pull from religion, so that might be an easier one to get. Something to do with being a devotee of God in some way, because the gods are real to them. They're actually there. And in 2, it's going to be a lot more free. I'll probably go with something that just sounds fun, because by that point humans really have had the leash taken off and they're just kind of doing their own thing. And this one, the human theme is a lot more to do with, well, they're trying to find self-determination in a way that the gods aren't there anymore. But the beginning of Prophecies really is along the lines of human royalty. Human royalty is there in the sequel, but in this one it's kind of a lot more relevant to the story if you're playing from Prophecies. So I wanted it to be something with a theming of royalty, or something like an adherent to the crown, something about theming it to the game itself. I will look at suggestions. I've been looking through names that have something to do with crowns, royal family. It's difficult to find one that has it in the meaning of the name and not just, here's a list of all the women who've had names in the British royal family. And I don't want someone who just had the name. I want it to mean that. We're in Ascalon, and that is... the naming conventions come from French, German, Breton is often cited as being naming sources. So it's that kind of thing. I ended up, due to a lack of stuff, I ended up looking for names that just mean princess or something, because then at least it's aspirational. She's not going to be in the royal family, but your parents might be like, well, we're living under the crown and we think it's great, so we'll name our daughter something that means a princess, because we think that's a great thing. Something like that, but I couldn't find anything that really hit. I've got a surname, but I need a first name, and I don't want the first name to end in an "ah" sound, which removes a lot of them, because then it doesn't really join into the surname very well. But okay, what does this woman look like to you? What kind of person is she? Schmetterling. Hang on. What's the etymology of Schmetterling? Where does that come from? Schmetten, derived from Old German and Slavic word for cream? Wait, what? Oh, local German dialects refer to butterflies as milk thieves because of the belief they fed on dairy. See, that's an example of me thinking of some random thing and then following that trail of thought, even though I was not going to name her Schmetterling. Oh my gosh. If Normal Formal were here, I'm sure we could really discuss German naming conventions. Hang on, I'm gonna drink. What am I gonna go with here? I can't spend an hour of stream on this. We're already quite a lot into stream and I'm only still making the character, but that's how it goes, isn't it? The closest thing to a name that everyone knows invokes royalty for English names is Sarah, but I don't know. It's almost a little generic to use. How do you make a tragedy style inversion of the name Sarah? We spent it now. Yeah, I know, but I was also like introducing stuff as well. I hate that when I tab out there's no sound. I'm sorry. There's also the Breton name Meili that means princess. I have a list open here. Apparently Tiana is related to princesses, but we all know that as being from Disney now. When you get in-game, there's a toggle. I thought there probably was, yeah, but I have to get in there first. Throw stuff at me. What was, if someone like held out a baby in front of you right now and said, name this thing, everyone but Sol Wassman, what would you say? Maybe I should forget the theming and just Jezebel. Hang on, I kind of like Jezebel. I mean, that's more got a religious connotation than a royal family type thing, but it's a good name. Hang on, let me just search that one. Because mesmers are like that. Where does that come from? It's a Hebrew name. Oh my god, there's an enormous Wikipedia article about the Jezebel. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Oh, do I want this much historical baggage? Baby McBabyface. I don't know what it means. It's okay. I've just kind of become generally aware of the name being used. Isn't it kind of used in pop culture as like I don't want to say like a femme fatale, but doesn't it usually mean someone who's like kind of deployed by the devil or something? It's got some kind of biblical. I like it. I definitely like it. In American Christian spiritual warfare context, the Jezebel spirit is considered one of multiple named demons or territorial spirits. It is a powerful demon representing an apocalyptic threat to American life, one whose demonic reign is hastening US moral decline, and who thus has to be both guarded against and dethroned and replaced spiritually and politically if the nation is to evade divine judgment. Like, you couldn't do better than that, could you? There's a paragraph here about Trump. Well, I'm kind of more sold on it now. I kind of like it. It sticks in my brain as a nice name. I didn't think any deeper. No, it's got some baggage. You could write a dissertation on the stuff going on with that name. But I think I would like to use it. And I think it really works for a mesmer because they are the kind of, they fit that line of thinking. Can we spell it a funny way? Like, that takes away from the balancing of the word. You can put 2 L's on it. How is it spelled? The Wikipedia one is just 1 L. Guizbel. I like the J. I really like starting it with a J. Just Jez. No, that's too much like another character I have. You could put an A for Jezebel. I quite like that. Jezebel. Jezebel. You can't even see what I'm typing. I'm typing in the name in. Sorry, it's behind the fucking Magikarp. Genevieve. That's a different name? Where does that come from? Hang on, let me check. That's from Germanic. And it translates to family lineage. I quite like that, actually. It's so difficult to look for names because every single naming website assumes you're looking for a baby name. And every single one of them is like, click here to give birth now. Okay, hang on. The name Genevieve originates from French and can be traced back to the French word femme, which means woman, and has a root for families. Click here to give birth. I didn't even make that up. That someone made an infographic that was like when you're looking for a name for a character, and it literally said on there, like having a banner ad that literally says "Click here to give birth now." But that's what it always feels like. There's no naming website that is like just explaining what names mean for character purposes. That all of them have some sort of ad on there. Or the assumption is like, look up what this means for your baby. Click here to find out whether your baby will be president if you give it this name. I like Genevieve as well, actually. Can we combine the name Jezebel and Genevieve somehow? Genevieve? No. Genevieve. Genevieve? Is that anything? I kind of like Genevieve. Can I put an I in there? Genevieve. No, that's too stupid. I don't even know how to spell Genevieve. There's a lot of versions. There's a lot of stuff going on there. Okay, should we do 2 L's? Genevieve. I like it. I like Genevieve. Thank you to my 2 guild members for creating my character name by giving me 2 things to smash together. I'm going with Genevieve and the surname. Yeah, we could get weird with it. I could put an X in there. The surname I already picked out has got meaning to it, and I want to use this for all my other characters. Oh my god, is this going to fit? Oh, it uses the maximum number of characters. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. This uses the maximum character limit. I only just made it in there. Her name is going to be Genevieve Atterbury, which is weird sounding because it's French and then Middle English. But let's just say they were being pretentious when they named her. I'm good with that. Let's go. It just had to check that no one else was using that name. If they had, I would have run into traffic. How can you possibly have also come up with that name? Okay.
The last day dawns on the kingdom of Ascalon. It arrives with no fanfare, no tolling of alarms. Those who will remember will speak fondly of the warm morning breeze. People carry on with their daily lives, unaware that in a short while, everything they have ever known will come to an end.
Scribe?
Yes, my lord.
These Char are relentless, but we shall hold the wall at all costs.
Yes, my lord.
Take this message to Sir Titus. Go forth and recruit the strongest, the smartest. Bring to me the bravest in all of Ascalon. Find me the heroes who will lead our kingdom to glory.
As you command, my king.
It's King Adelburn, the Justified. Oh shit, I have my cape on? I didn't know it did that. What an iconic opening. I cannot help but be just amazed by the success of the scope they had. Let me get a look at myself, if I can. Okay. Right, there I am. I have a cool mask. What did I name myself again? How do I see my own? I don't know. Oh my god, there's someone named Bogus Binted. Hang on. Hang on, I have to go look at Bogus Binted. What, seriously? No. You're not serious. You look like a Spirit Halloween superhero. I'm sorry about this cape. It's been 7 seconds. Wait, I lost him. I wasn't looking. Bogus Binted. Yeah, I did run past. No, I found her. Hello? Is this seriously you in chat? She's just staring, looking at me. This can't be true. This can't be true. Bogus Binted, don't play with me like this. Oh no, my god. Oh my god. Were you making a character at the same time, or is this one that you already had? Level 1 warrior? This is incredible. Hello, Bogus. It's a pleasure to meet you. I made it at the same time. Yes! Yes, that's what I wanted! I want people making characters with me! Thank you! This is amazing. Okay, how do I don't know how you interact with people. How do I, do anything? Do I have to invite you to a party? Is that... Look the amount of time I spent on my fucking name. And I'm in a party with Bogus Binted. How do I add you to my friends list? Oh, do I need to do that manually? Oh, there we go. Move to my friends list. There we go. Bogus is on my friends list. Why is that guy skating? What is he? What is the guy doing? Okay, I'm so glad to see you here. Would you like to... Like, this is completely optional. I will keep you... Someone is breakdancing over there. Oh, hey, Skitter! Nice to see you. You can stay in the party with me for stream, if you would like. I'm going to go around looking at people. So I don't remember a lot about how this works. I want to take my cape off, though. Oh, God, where is that? Okay, so I have some faction stuff from another character. These are all from other characters. I have 14 gamer points. So, you know. Reforged mode. Oh, a gift giver. Do you... Oh, if you hand me a birthday voucher, I'll give you a choice of gifts. How do you... I don't know. I don't know what this accomplishes. There's something there that was fixed by this person. All right, I'm gonna try and remember. Okay, hang on. This person, the dance animations are just so over the top too. Okay, I'm just looking at everybody. There's somebody named So Spicy. Fleeting existence. That person's is just named Arloa. That's a very short name. Storage Lynn and Smurf Lynn. There's something going on over there. I don't think I'll change my key bindings right now, but I really do want that on a different key. I don't think I'm using control for anything. What do you do? Stylist, Gilderoy Lafleur. Oh, you can just change your appearance. And you have to buy credits to do that. That's fine. I was just born. Shall I just stand here and watch this? Okay. How do I take my cape off? I feel like it's stolen valor. I haven't... Bogus, what are we doing? Bogus, no! No, it's okay. It's okay. That was really funny. I haven't even gotten a quest yet, and I'm level 1. I've just arrived in this world, so I live here in Ascalon City, right? All we've got is like great architecture and 2 stalls where you buy an apple. Yeah, no, I forgot that changing zones would do that too. Making a party in this game is creating your adventuring group, and then when you leave, the whole group comes with you. This is such a strange area. It's fairly big, but there's a lot of unused space, so I can go all the way over here. There's someone saying there's an NPC. Captain Devona! I was looking out for Captain Devona. That is a Crichton. You see what I mean? That's what Crichtons looked like. My landlord Gelson has run out of patience with me. I fear I will be put out of my home. I'll understand if you'd rather not help a Crichton. Our nations were at war a long time. That may have been the Guild Wars. My friend Miller Upton lives to the southwest. I know he'll help me if I can get a message to him. You're going that way. Could you tell him of my plight? Certainly. How could I refuse? Right, that's the poor tenant side quest. I'm not doing those for stream. We're just going to look at the main quest. So there's stuff up here too. It's such a funny area. Like, what is this? I imagine that the way this looks is because I think they added pre-searing right at the end of development. Like, they were a couple of months from releasing the game, and they decided to use the time that they had. This person looks really cool. They decided to use the time that they had to throw in, you know, the tutorial before the main plot got started. And it turned out to be the best decision they could have made. I don't know if this would have really stuck with people if it hadn't been for pre-searing. So it was a great idea, but it may have been affected by, like, development time constraints. Hello. That's... Okay, look, I'll read it. What's this I see? A young mesmer in the making? Or is that merely some of your illusion magic? Haha, that was a joke! Get it? That's not a joke. That's nothing. Oh, never mind. I guess I'll stick to current events. Is there something you need to know about? Yeah, getting started in the video game. Welcome, this tutorial quest is designed to guide you as you learn the basics. I might as well, because I think I get experience. I think Sir Titus was looking for you. He said he had some good news for you. Ooh, I wonder what that could be. Tip, you can get a belt pouch from a collector NPC just outside town. After you enter the academy, you'll be able to... I love how it says after you enter the academy. He's making fun of your lifestyle choices. Shrink him. I really like shrink him. See, this is the good reason to be a necromancer. You get the coolest fucking hairstyles. Who wouldn't want that? Okay, so I've ended up in the European District 1. I'm not sure if that puts you in different places based on where you actually have logged in from. Oh, yeah, a lot more people use the American District. I think for the general, as a rule for the playthrough, I'm going to stick with European because I don't need to see other people. If I play with anyone, I'll be playing with friends. and we can go to the Europe district by default so that we can meet each other. So I think just to keep in mind, if anyone wants to find me, well done, Bogos, for being able to get in front of me, even without discussing this. Okay, how do I take off this cape? I genuinely want to... Oh, there it is. I only want to show this cape if it's the cape from a guild that we're all in. So I don't want one from now. Oh yeah, a hunch I would just be in this one. Yeah, that makes sense. You've got actual wings. I'm getting like recognition of something. So that's like a costume. I love how everyone's running around. Okay. Bogus, where are you? There you are. Your name is what changes the color of the names? Some people have... Oh, I missed that names not being able to fit in the same area because there's too many of them. Some people have dark blue names and some people have light blue names. I was looking at Survivor of Beans. Where? Oh no, there's someone called Animate Fleshlight. Coca-Cola bottles? This game has been out for so long. People just don't care anymore. I don't even... What language are they speaking in? I don't even know what... I don't... Nuke Sidewalkers? Sorry. There's a costume you can get for free now? In-game? Or do I have to... go on a website and redeem it or something? Alright, I am going to act like I know nothing about the story or what I have to do. I didn't see Survivor of Beans, which I'm really sad about. People are just going ho 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 ho, hee 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 in the chat. The One Name Names is a newer edition. Oh, I thought that when I was making my character, I was like, oh, I thought you had to have a first and last name. Oh, so did people like jump on and everyone was like finally getting like the single word short names? I should have tried out having... No, I wanted a last name. The whole point is that I'm going to use my last name for characters in the other games too. So that wasn't... I'm glad I didn't have to worry about that. All right, so getting started. Meet up with your profession trainer outside the city gate and complete their test. Go to the town square, talk to Sir Titus. I know that links into the bit at the beginning. Now I know this isn't gonna like actually take me out of the tutorial. I've been looking for you everywhere. The king has ordered a new offensive against the Char. This is your chance for glory and adventure, but you'll need to know more about your craft before going north of the wall. Tell you what, travel to the southwest gate, which will take you to Lakeside County. I'll have Sebadoh the Mesmer waiting for you outside. She can show you a trick or two. Hey, thank you, Sir Titus. I'm on my way. He just stands here, like, clapping. People were going crazy reserving names by creating a bunch of characters once the change went live. I would not expect anything less. Okay, so it's just me and Bogus against the world right now. Damn, it's already ad break time. All right, Bogus, let's head outside and just get our bearings. So here's my Mesmer and someone else called Havasdan. Oh gosh, I remember the like... Wait, did I... I'm level 1. Right, I didn't get any experience from doing that. Hey look, it's Gwen! No, I'm getting distracted already. Okay, Oh, lovely scene. Okay, we have to do ad break, I'm afraid, but so that no one misses anything, I'm going to head onto this screen, and ads will run. Don't worry about it. In 3 minutes, we will resume. This feels like it's, I don't want to say overwhelming, but it's 20 years old, and yet it feels so lively, you know? It doesn't waste a lot of time building anything up. It just shows you this gorgeous landscape and says this place is in danger. The king himself is looking for heroes to assist, and it's very generic fantasy, but it's intentionally generic fantasy because it's about to do something absolutely unbelievable for the time period, for the style of game that this is. And I think I just respect it so much. It goes straight in there with a guy is looking for you because the king told him we need to gather heroes to do the big, we need to defend, and you're going, yeah, I am just playing this game now, and what I want to hear is they're looking for me because they need heroes. That's all you need to know. And you're right there like, yes, that's me. I'm gonna get stuck in. It's a great immersive entry point, and they're gonna subvert that just so dramatically. I want you to imagine if you do know what happens, imagine you don't. Imagine you just bought this game and you're aware that it's a multiplayer game, it's brand new, it's 2005, you still have hope in your eyes, and you log in and you make a character, and this is like a self-insert of your preferences to run around the world, see other people, and you are now immediately like right there getting into I need to defend my you know, there's monsters literally. The first thing you see is them clamoring at the gate to try and extinguish our little town, and I need to defend this. I need to be right there, ready to get into the action. And that just, it's so natural feeling, especially for a video game. But at the same time, the fact that it's so natural is what... I'm getting ahead of myself. Just, you can easily imagine someone playing this and just, back in the day, wanting to get so immersed in the world, thinking, okay, so this is my starting town. This is where... In fact, we are ready to head back over. That's it for ads. You can imagine someone like looking at all this. This is where I come from. This is my home. I'm going to protect it. And this is probably where I will be fielding a lot of the starting quests. I'll be running back and forth and getting to know the area. And then it'll always be here. This will always be my starting point. No matter how far away I go in the world, I'm going to be an Ascalonian, you know? Any more news on Guild Wars 3? They did put out a blog post summary of info, and some of the stuff was like just telling everyone that they are continuing the ideals that they feel Guild Wars 2 was built on, meaning they want to iterate on what people want in this day and age from an online game, instead of just repeating stuff with different graphics. They intend for the playstyle to be, well, like Guild Wars 1 is a tactical RPG in many ways. It's not reactive. You don't dodge and stuff. You don't jump. You mostly manipulate skills, and you can have a team of NPCs that you can also control. Guild Wars 2 is an action style RPG, so you actually do move around and it matters, and you use skills in that way. Apparently Guild Wars 3 is going to be somewhere in between the two, they said, which I think is good. That's fun. That sounds promising. And it's also going to be non-subscription, just like the other two games. They are not changing that. You will be able to buy the game and play it forever without having to pay them monthly. Gwen, did you have sugar? You're kind of all over the place. I appreciate how much the look and feel they kept. It really is. Like, this is so recognizably Ascalon. You can't go to Ascalon and Guild Wars 2 and be confused about it being the same place. It's really nice. Okay, let's get to whatever Gwen wants. I left my flute by the river, but there are lots of scary monsters there now. I don't know what to do. Can you maybe go and kill them and bring my flute back? Sure I can. My daddy was an adventurer like you. Once he let me go on an adventure with him. She's very cute. I love her outfit and her little flower crown. Yeah, I had this like flashback to like 5 years ago with these resurrection points. I completely forgot about them, but now seeing them is like, oh yeah, my resurrection point. Okay, so they introduced these things called faction trainers if you have this quest where you have to talk to a person of your type. This is another Mesmer. I was asked to meet you out here and share a few secrets. It's not an easy profession to grasp. Uh-oh. The Mesmer is not a mage in the traditional sense. Havasdan is yawning. His strength lies not in the manipulation of the physical, but rather through influencing the minds of others. Though not overflowing with raw power, he is feared by spellcasters for his ability to disrupt their actions, and by fighters for his many illusionary attacks that bypass physical defenses. Almost everything you do as a Mesmer is indirect, but that does not mean it is inconsequential. Fear not. If you do not yet understand, you will. I want to know that you are up to the task. Hie thee to the river road and clear out the irksome scale horde that's hanging about. Report back when you've finished. Okay, and that will give you some skills. So I don't think I have any right now, and if I did have any, I didn't equip anything. So let me check. Wait, that's not it. Where is skills? Right. Yeah, I got fucking nothing. I think as soon as you get any, they get it put on your bar. So it's just me, level 1 Mesmer, and Bogus Binted, who is, oh, you're also level 1. I thought you were level 2. No, I was looking at someone else. I'm sorry. So, there's 2 of us. We will be absolutely fine. You're designed to be able to do this at level 1. What is this? Oh, we get plus 5% gold and 5% XP in explorable areas because it's Reforged mode. Neat. River scale Tads. Level 0. So you just auto attack. You can't control doing auto attacks, but that's more than enough to clear these guys out. Oh, they're running. Oh, we don't have to kill them. Bogus, wait. Should I call you by your character name or should I say Diffed? Okay, you're gonna kill them anyway. That's fine. I'm remembering the keybinds that I had. Yep, we killed them all. And there's some gold coins. And you got a scale fin over there. When you are in a party, and even when you are partied up with NPCs, everything that drops gets assigned to somebody. So I couldn't pick that up because that was a drop assigned to Bogus. That's how they fielded, like, giving people even amounts of drops. They get randomly assigned with even chances. Anyway, that also lined up with finding Gwen's broken flute. So now we did both of those things. She looks like the Oompa Loompa from the Wonka Factory AI. Was that an AI thing? Am I thinking of the right thing? I don't remember what that person looked like. It's been a hot second. It's difficult to run around here and not just feel endeared to it. It's so wholesome. It's a gorgeous blue sky and these fields are just running with, I don't think they're poppies, but like whatever flowers these are. It's so gorgeous and it just makes you want to engage with it. Oh yeah, it had AI generated stuff in it. Hey Gwen. Thanks for finding my flute. Oh no, it's broken. I'm gonna have to get a new one. Can I follow you? Yes? Wait, what does that do? That's okay. I like how they call it entering the academy. Gwen is also level 1, so I have the same power level as this child. Gwen, Why does she... What does following us around do? Wait here. Follow. Wait here. She's got an exclamation point. I don't know. I don't know why. Anyway. Sebido. You killed all the scale? I didn't expect you back so quickly. Take these skills and see if you can't learn to fight with a little more panache. If you need more direction, Haversdan should be able to help you out. Cheer emote. Wait. Yippee! I'm a Mesmer! Okay. I had to talk to him, but now he does have a quest. You're the Mesmer Sir Titus was telling me about. I imagine he's right that you've got potential, but potential won't save you from a Jar firestorm. Experience will. Head southwest to Ashford and talk to Devona! She's bound to have a task or two for you. So we're just getting sent out to figure out the world and find stuff in it. Oh, Lina the healer also wants to talk to me. I can't believe the number of people who go running around by themselves. I've already got my hands full resurrecting fallen soldiers without some novice Mesmer adding to the burden. Don't people know there are plenty of folks in Ascalon City who'd be perfectly happy to join them in their adventures? Like Bogus here. Wait, where are you? Oh, Bogus here. If you promise to do your adventuring with an ally, I can gladly give you a signet that will resurrect fallen party members. You got yourself an ally? Yes, I do. This is Bogus. Bogus Binted. I'll give you this resurrection signet so you can raise your allies. That's a really good thing to have. You can only use it once though. And then you have to get a morale boost, which isn't possible right now, I believe. So it's an emergency thing. What is Gwen? Oh, I need to change the sound option as well. Oh, is that the way the game was so quiet? My master volume is pretty far down. I'll adjust the sound down a bit. Tell me how that feels. And do not mute when in background. There we go. So you just... Okay, she just follows me around because she's grateful, I think. It doesn't mean anything that the game is 20 years old. I mean, look at it. The way that it's just... It makes you feel like you want to run around, see what's over the next hill. Everything's got a little bit of variety to it. And there's landmarks. They just always have such good ethos when it comes to the environment. I mean, I don't even know what that is, but there's a house over there. The excessive bloom is making me think of Fable. Actually, I haven't tweaked any of my options since it got changed to Reforged. So I've got highest anti-aliasing. Should I make this larger? I think that's better, actually. Is it better to have that, like, big? Can I make the map smaller? I can move the map around, actually. I didn't realize. I think I will actually have that on large. Because, you know, resolutions are kind of high these days. Frame limiter, yeah. Wait for 30%, yeah. HD bloom. Which one's better, actually? What's nostalgia mode? What? No. Okay. Is it better without the HD bloom on? Maybe it is. Maybe we'll try that. Okay. This is Althea's active stage, and this is Lady Althea, who I, for some reason, feel like she's kind of a memorable person. I don't think she does that much, but I just like her. I want to look at the stage too. Look, it's like a kind of amphitheater. Yes, stop giving me tips. So you could like sit up here, and then I guess they would act on this stage, and people could like. I nearly jumped. I just tried to jump. Stupid me. I don't think you can even. Yeah, it's just invisible walls all the way down. Oh, I can go through that. Okay. Ugh. I like this stage. I basically like anything where you can find the same place in the sequel. You can go to this stage. I think you can go to this stage. Bogus Binted picked up a red iris flower. For anyone who may know a lot about Guild Wars 2, you can find a reference to that. There's a red iris flower available to pick in the... I'm not going to remember the name. The one fractal where there's a bunch of Char sieging an Ascalon city in the past, and you can find an iris flower at the end of it. Hail and hello, how can this humble mesmer help you? I'm doing a mesmer's burden. Oh yeah, the rogue bull! Terrible creature, a menace to everyone coming to visit our humble theater. Here are some mesmer spells to assist you. If you dispatch this creature for me, I'd be most grateful. Okay, so this is the intro means you have to go around and pick up quests to get your skills. Otherwise, you can't really do anything. And then they say, take out this... Oh, look, a mower. And there's Grawl over there. And here's the lake. I remember this. I remember this ball. So what have I got? Empathy. Target foe's attacks deal 1 less damage, and that foe takes 10 damage with each attack. So I curse the enemy to take damage when it tries to attack me. That's pretty good. Causes 3 energy loss. You gain 20 health for each point of energy loss. The number that's in green means that that number improves as you put skill points into that type. So this is attributed to... Thank you. Oh, sorry, I'll help. I really want whatever spell it is that interrupts people. That's just damage over time. There we go. Bogus. Bogus, I didn't realize. Let's get you back. There we go. And I got a blade that I can't use. Are you okay? Were you busy typing lol? And ouch. It's okay. I was lacking. I was not paying enough attention that you were fighting someone. I'm sorry. I was looking at my skills. This one for 8 seconds makes the target move slower. Okay, there's another guy here. He's level 1. Okay, that's going to be my main attack. Now he's got health regeneration. This causes him to take damage whenever he attacks me. I'm about to die. Shit. Oh, God. Okay, they didn't see me. They didn't see me. I'm okay. Once you get out of combat, your health regens. Oh, God. Okay, you got a fire staff. Neat. School sunflower. Okay, so those were like kind of threatening. It's not like ultimately forgiving at the start. You do have to pay attention, I guess. Let's go get this bull. Can we do it? It's level 5. It's level 5. Should we try? I mean, it's not like you... Dying just means you go back to a resurrection point, and you take a really big hit to your stats until you go back to town. You're the warrior, so you gotta, like, be right in front of it. I've gotta stand to one side and do curses. Yeah. Go. Okay. Doing less damage. No! Ah! How do you... I don't know how aggro works. Okay, there's the health degen. That was the slowing down. There's the health degen. Oh, right, this heals me. I literally forgot. I was so worried when that happened that I literally forgot I have a heal spell. Hello, Rainbow Dragon. What is it that you need me for? We've only got an hour left of stream. I can't believe that. You've obtained a new weapon. I don't want tips. You're staring at me. Did you finish your thing? Did you finish your thing? I can't believe we did it with, I mean, That bandit was more dangerous than the bull was. Back already. Excellent. I can't thank you enough for taking care of that dangerous bull. Neat. We're going to be level 2 in no time. DMs. Okay. Do you want me to check it on stream now, or should I do it as like the ending of stream? Or maybe you're not going to be here because you're streaming tonight as well, aren't you? So do you want me to do it now? I'll show it now. I'll show it now. If I leave it till the... Yeah, no, you did say. You did it. You did it. I didn't doubt you.
Something tells me we're going to get along splendidly.
Oh, hey, hello. Thank you for following. Is that not Noxy? Noxy? Please tell me how to pronounce your names. So I can do my best. Whatever you want. I think you're so excited. I'll do it now. I'll just stand here next to Althea. So Rainbow Dragon and I made something, mostly Rainbow Dragon. I just like contributed. Yeah, you won't be at end of stream. Yeah, so we'll do it now. Just give me a second. See, music now continues while I'm checking. Okay, so I need to copy this. Oh, wait, no, I need it to be... Can I load... Dragon, can you put that as a Google Drive thing so I can open it in a browser? That's the... I think... I don't seem to be able to open the Discord link in a browser. Hello, Bogos, are you having fun? I love that you're just sort of tiptoeing around with this big hammer. What's my inventory button? Oh, there it is. I've got a blade. Starter cane. Holge. I love the masks. They're very fun. Oh, this one has +1 energy recovery, and so does the footwear. I'm gonna have to relearn everything about. Oh, I can spin myself. I'm gonna have to relearn all of the equipment stuff. This is on Always Show. This is some sort of headpiece, and I don't... Costume and costume headpiece, I see. Okay, and I've got... What have I got here? Meet up with Devona. That's, like, down there. That's further away. Oh, both of these are Devona. Okay, I say we go to Devona then. Let's go see her. So for that we have to go down this path. Do 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 do. And we just enjoy the scenery, and we attempt to get... It feels so anxiety-inducing being level 1 and not knowing anything and not having any equipment. From what I remember, I think there are characters, there are NPCs who offer you trades, so you can get better starting equipment while you're in pre-searing, and you get them by killing a whole bunch of stuff and collecting items and then trading them. I forget how these work. Are these guys, do they actually travel from one point? Oh, it's just a name. No, it's Marshall Richards. Talk to me. No time for idle banter. I must return to Ascalon City. Okay. It's so picturesque. It's so nice. Bogus, are you good? Where are you? Bogus. There you are. Are you coming? I'm gonna go find Devona. Oh, there's another scale. Level 1. Okay, damage and hex. And I don't think I need that. Bogus, you've got an earth scroll down here. Hello, Trina. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, we're done. Okay, let me get this. Do-do-do-do. Sorry, if there was another way to open it, that I don't know, that's on me. Okay. All right, I think that's good. So if I'm gonna show that. Wait a minute, I don't know if I have audio. Do I have audio on this? Hang on, I'll check. What did I have this under? Screen record. Window capture. Does that work? Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Pi Benatron, and I'm starting a Guild Wars 1 Reforged lore playthrough. Dragons. Join Rainbow Dragon and me for Guild Wars 1. I have hired this fucking thing to stare at you. It's so good. Look, it's us in an animation. Could you hear that okay? I upped the volume after a second. That's amazing. Like, I can't believe Rainbow did this, like, today. Absolutely amazing. Join Rainbow Dragon and me for Guild Wars 1. I have hired this fucking thing to stare at you. It's amazing, and I love how much effort you put into like doing a scene transition, doing these little jokes in there, and everything. It's incredible. So we're gonna show this off, and the reason that it's the two of us is that I'm gonna enable Rainbow Dragon being allowed to like drop into the stream starting next time. So that we can play along whenever they want together. Wait, I didn't know you have a degree in animation. Did I? Maybe I forgot. I'm sorry, but like, no, you have mentioned that. Absolutely, you've mentioned that. But you can tell. My God, what an amazing thing. I love that you can go over this hill and find this. This is so picturesque, isn't it? They placed all of this to feel so homey and inviting. There's a little vineyard down here. Oh my God, let's look at these grapes. Look at them. They've only... Oh my God, they're the type that like swivels to face you. That's always so fun. This is like the poorest guy in the village. Unless this is like a toilet or something. It's not even a polygon, is it? It's like a flat. It's a sprite. It's a sprite of a grape. Oh, that's right. I remember where Devona was. Hey, Devona. So now that we've made it over here, we've got more people we can talk to. Like Pitney. Which one were you? These worms will be the death of me. They have driven me off my farm. Doesn't matter how many I kill. Can you get a devour egg from Fadden Hawthorne? I remember this. Okay, so this tells you what it rewards you with. I'll say yes. I'm just going to say yes to everything and collect up quests, because that's how things worked back in those days. The FF14 grapes are in fear of the Guild Wars 1 PNG grape. I would make that the raid message if it didn't seem slightly tribalistic, and I just want to be careful. Massive honeycomb! I'm glad you've come. I can't seem to shake the feeling that there's trouble on the horizon. No, it's fine! And I'd be glad to have your help if and when it arrives. In the meantime, there are plenty of people here who need assistance with one thing or another, and I'm sure you'll find the lessons you learn here will be invaluable in the future. I got to level 2! There's unsettling rumors coming from Mirak the Scribe. Oh, I remember that! Yeah, that takes you to the Abbey, and through the Abbey you find the dungeon. Oh yeah, that's why it's called Plains of Ashford, because the Ashford Abbey used to be on it. Alright, so now I have... Can I add points? Yeah, I can add points out of... What does this do? Oh yeah, you can add points to your skills out of cities, I think, but if you're in a city, you can also decrease them to completely respec anytime. Yeah, I don't need tips, thank you. So what am I using here? I really want to reorganize these. Domination, Inspiration, Illusion, and Illusion again. So Illusion's doing pretty well for me with that one. And that's my only source of healing. So maybe I should do illusion and inspiration. Maybe I should just add a bit to everything. Let's do illusion again. And then I'll put one in domination. I'm just gonna all around until I get like an actual build going. I think that's fine. So now that I've added some points, the green numbers that apply to the explanations on the skill bar will have increased a little bit in accordance with how much I gave into the skill. So illusion has increased by 2 points, and now this lasts 6 seconds instead of, I think it was 5. So this is how your skills get stronger. And then when you put points into these, it'll show you the skills that you have. If you have more skills than are on your bar, you can put them in your bar from there when you're in a city. Oh my god, how did I get to level 2 but you aren't? Bogus, bogus your level. Bogus. This massive honeycomb that you can see tagged from across the map. Right, this is the guy that I was sent to find. By the Crichton dude. I can't worry about helping Namar until I get rid of these damn bees. Yeah, of course. Can you give me a hand? Take one of the honeycombs on the ground and use it to lure the bees across the bridge. What a funny way to do the quest. Okay. So I have a honeycomb now, and there's a swarm of bees. Just kind of look at all the bees. Okay, so I take this, and we go. Wait, no. We go across the bridge this way. I'm moving so slow. Whoop. Actually, that's a good point. There was a honeycomb there because he must have, like, taken it, right? This was probably his own bad decision. But then how else are you going to get honey? Oh my god, I love how picturesque this is. And they did the same thing. There's when I first started playing Guild Wars 2, I was in Caledon Forest, and they have a lot of these same tiered waterfalls. Exactly the same kind of, like, it's so cool looking. Did that? No. Oh, Bogos found, is that a bridge? Is this trunk a bridge? Oh, it is! Oh no, the scale. The scale, we can't be doing this. Actually, we're fine. We're okay. We're okay. Kill this one, and then one more. I need to organize these skills better. I can't tell which one does what like this. The bees get stuck on the bridge. I got a wand and a fin. Thank you. There's more scale here. Okay, where are the bees? I haven't done this in years. Why did I kind of remember? No, they're fine. The bees are here. The honeycomb's here. Oh, Bogos, no! Bogos, my hard work! No! Wait, okay, so how do we... They're not stuck. That we were supposed to go... No, we're supposed to go... Oh. Okay, there's more swarms of bees. I see. Well, now they're not moving at all. There's 3 bees here. We went back and now there's even fewer bees. Should we go and, like, let them know, hey, since you're adding a few things here and there for Reforged, do you want to make it so we can get the bees across this fucking bridge, maybe? How did a couple of them make it? It even says, use the honeycomb to lure the 3 bee swarms across the bridge. I had to reset the instance. Okay, we might just leave this for now. If I walk away, maybe? Are they, like, completely stuck there? They're not following me. Yeah, okay, they're stuck. Well, I'll do that another time. I wasn't going to focus on side quests at all, really. That I know takes a second, so I'm not doing that either. Right, so Devona told me to speak with the scribe, and he is this way. Let's leave the massive honeycomb and check out the Abbey. I find the Abbey a very memorable place. You can see it, like the entrance right there. Not least because the first Guild Wars 2 dungeon is in there. I'm very affectionate to it because they decided to contain all of all the references and catch-up information for the first game's players is basically in Ascalonian catacombs. So they shoved all the references in there. Oh, was that me? Did I go in? Or was that Bogos? I'm sorry. Wow, you look cool. People are slowly loading. Oh my god, this person actually got the name Athenia. Neat. Of course, there's somebody dancing. One Feynman? Hey, look, it's Menlo! Let's talk to Menlo, the guy who is the monk on the cover. Can I help you today, or are you here to offer your services to those in need? One of the tasks my messengers have been given is collecting the rare elements in Ascalon for study here at the Abbey. My young friend Paulus thinks he has discovered such a treasure in one of the flooded areas of the catacombs, but he cannot reach it on his own. Paulus, you see, is a smiting monk and not very adept at healing magic, and the waters in that area of the catacombs are full of disease. I'll grant you a simple healing spell. Can I use that? Does that... Wait. I'm not part monk, am I? I'm not part monk, but I can use these skills. I do not remember how this works, but I mean, I guess I've picked that up. I really don't remember what governs this. You get skills like that. I thought you... I mean, this is clearly a monk skill because it's attributed to the prayer skill lines. You got the Mesmer skills from the Mesmer lady. I don't remember a lot about how this works. But the skill system is kind of like the game. Like a lot of the game is finding different skills, capturing them from strong enemies so that you can use them, and then figuring out which 8 skills you want to use together for the best effect. So I'm going to try and engage with that on my own terms this time by not looking up a build or anything. I just want to see what happens. So this is Mirak, and he's known for being a little odd, right? I leave the delving into dungeons to others. To my mind, uncovering the secrets of an ancient text is excitement enough. Devona sent you? Bless her. She knows I could use the help. I have an important message that must be delivered to Armin Saberlin in Ascalon City. I received a vision from Dwayna. She warned me that something dire is developing among the Char. Now, is this canon? Is this a canon thing? Like, I'm just wondering how that fits into this. You get to try out the monk skills while doing the quest. Oh, is that what it is? Like, do the profession trainers give you a sort of taster quest so you can see how the skills work? Does it take them away again? Yeah, okay. I'm with you. I'm on my way. Okay, what did we get here? You get a freebie. So as long as I don't finish that quest, I can use Orison of Healing. It takes them away when you try... Oh, okay. I wasn't... What was I gonna... Actually, I was gonna be secondary monk. For the time being, I think what I want to do is be secondary paragon eventually. But since I can't get that for now, I think I was gonna go secondary monk so that I have a healing skill. I've got to head out, got to Delta Rune some more. God bless. I might wait for Guild Wars 3 so I get that fresh game experience with everyone else. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Like, it'll be a couple of years. But they are absolutely trying to get people interested in starting like a brand new thing all at the same time. And if that appeals to you, then I'm excited for us all to do that in like 2 years. But yeah, no worries. I hope you have a good rest of your day. What else are we gonna... Don't tell me these tips. I don't need them. I'm not reading them. I think I do... Is this how you do the secondary... Like, I think there's a quest that tells you to get a secondary profession, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't want to do that right now. I don't want to go in the catacombs right now. You can learn skills that you can't get from completing... Yeah, okay. Bee sword. We could try doing the bee thing again. And I have to go back to Ascalon. Oh yeah, that's like... Look at that guy's outfit. Wow. I forget how much customs... Look how tiny! This is why the height system scares me. Holy Flamingo is a tiny, tiny man. Okay, so I think this quest, the idea of it is to get you to be aware of the fast travel system. But since we have gone out of the map, we can go back and try and do the worm thing again, because it's right there. Bogus, are you ready to head out and... My favorite tag size difference! I'm gonna... Defed, I'm gonna take a screenshot of what we just saw from stream, and I'm gonna paste you saying that onto the screenshot. And I'm gonna post it. Because everyone should know how fun this is. The closest we'll get to having dwarves? What, just making your character really short? Oh yeah, you're ready. Okay, let's go. What are all these people? Is that Norgu's outfit? Why does the name Norgu appear in my head when I see those people? Okay, lakeside again. I didn't even look at my weapons. I don't know if I have a better weapon. I'm not even doing worm problem. I'm doing this one. Oh, there's another red iris flower. What do the red iris flowers do? Well, it's got a value of 5 gold. Alison the Tanner, she has a quest. Uncle Tom has ordered a bearskin cloak, but I don't have a good bear pelt from which to make it. If you could find me a pelt, little Tom will make it worth your while. Did I say little the first time I read... I thought that said uncle for a second. What is wrong with me? Southwest of Ashford is a place called Wizard's Folly, and I understand bear hunting is good down there. What do you say? Eventually, Bogus Binted picks up a beautiful feather. I'm glad it informed me of that. Let's go back to the bees, eh? I'm glad we're all on the same page. RE the size difference tag. It doesn't really matter which way it goes. A size difference is always just like a lovely little bit of seasoning on top of whatever else it is. Okay, you still got those bees. There's that massive honeycomb we can see. Okay, so the bees are... I wonder what it is. I wonder if there's a way to, like... We got 2 of them across, so we were close. Maybe if I make sure I head directly into it from a straight angle, does that reduce the chance that they will get stuck on whatever bit of geometry is incompatible with bees? Above the bridge is bugs, go below close to the wall. I was discussing earlier, how the game doesn't have a height axis, and I absolutely forgot that we could use that to our advantage. We got all 3 bees. Right? Is that... I think so. I can't really highlight them, but I think it's all 3. We can be bees. We can be bees. So we just have to get them across. It doesn't actually matter if we use the bridge. So if I just head towards the marker... There we go. It works right here. Done. Miller Upton, I did exactly as you requested. The bees are in the river, just like you said. I was trying to make dough infused with the honey, but all it did was attract bees, Not to worry about Namar, though. I'll see to it that Gelson gets off his back. No doubt Gelson's trying to take advantage of Namar because he's not from Ascalon. Once he knows there's a citizen willing to stand up for Namar, he'll back off. Well, they seem like they're aware of racial disparity, but they're being pretty nice about it. Bogus, are you dying? I do apologize, like, in advance, but if we all get playing together, if other people want to join, I will be referring to you by the name of your character because I can see that on screen. So I will just be calling everyone by your character's name. I'm sorry, but it's like less mental overhead for me to read out something I can see than to do the extra step of connecting that to someone I know from chat. Also, Bogus, if you can take on quests at the same time. Yeah, did you do it too? We all need to be doing these. Holy shit, we're level 2. Isn't that incredible? I do have a level 20 pre-searing character. And I do not remember how long that took me. Alright, so I think we're done. We've picked up a quest that tells us to go to Wizard's Folly. So it's like sending us even further afield. We've got the Devourer Cave. Where was that? That's over there. Let's do the Devourer Cave. Since we're here and there are 2 of us, I think we can handle it. I remember doing it alone. But it is a bit challenging. I think there's multiple rooms of Devourers. Let's see what happens. Oh god, there's scale here. It bugs me. Okay, that's how you turn the camera. I can only turn the camera around my character if I'm not moving. If I am moving, that moves me. It changes my direction, and left clicking doesn't work because in this game you can just click and your character goes there. I'm not touching anything. I'm not touching the mouse or keyboard. You can just click and your character goes to the location. You can also click to attack, and if it's too far away, your character will move towards that enemy. Okay, this is only level 1. We should be fine. There we go. Now, I think these carapaces get collected by someone. Which means that if I want to go somewhere and I'm lazy, I can click on Bogos Binted and then press enter, and I will now try and locate 2 Bogos Binted. As long as Bogos is moving, I will continue moving towards them. I wasn't touching the keyboard through that entire thing, that last sentence I said. Oh yeah, these things! Oh, you got a seed. Awesome. So whoever picks up the gold doesn't matter, it just gets shared, so we each get 2 gold from that, I think? Question mark? Where is the entrance? Oh, there it is. Oh, there's Fadden Hawthorne. You look like a sturdy Mesmer. I've tasked my man Fadden here with retrieving Devourer eggs for me from the cave over yonder. However, he appears unmanned. Unmanned? I've never heard that word used like that before. Afraid of being eaten or some rot like that. I need a brave soul to keep the Devourers away from Fadden while he does the job for which he has been paid. Okay. So now we are protecting this dude. Duke Gaban? It's Gaban, I guess? Gaban. Duke Gaban. He's level 5. Of course he's not scared of this. How much does this do? Oh, that wasn't right. This does 13 damage every time they attack, which is pretty good. I think you can also use a skill while something is focused. And you will just move. Look, there's eggs right here. You will move into range to do the skill from wherever you are. Is he coming? Oh, he is coming. Okay. Look, there's an egg. Okay. Go for it. Oh, yeah, stuff gets, like, tossed out of these barrels. I forgot about the barrels. a very atmospheric cave, I think. Like, before the era of volumetric fog, this is pretty cool. Ooh! Coins for everyone. So I've gotten more into the gameplay of what my skills are doing. I'm getting used to it. Oh shit! This one does holy damage. And knockdown if target is attacking? That's really good. I didn't even read that one. I love how tiny the player characters and NPCs are in terms of the environment. Like, this cave is magnificently huge. Should we just auto-attack this to death? Now, when it says knockdown if target is attacking, does that mean if the foe is auto-attacking, or does it have to be using a skill? Ah, that's a lot of... Okay. Oh, a sword. This one. Degen. This one. Okay, that's good. We got those. And there's a couple more. Do I have a swap target button? Oh, I think I got it in the middle of an attack there. Yeah, go get your stuff. I like how the appearance of Devourer eggs is completely consistent from game to game. There we go. Oh, is there anything else in here? You lack the necessary finesse to remove the delicate eggs from their nest. Well, I'm so sorry. Do 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 do. That was a lot smaller than I recalled it being. But that's sort of like a taster of what dungeons are like, as in you can find interactables that spawn items and you can protect NPCs. I'd give you a couple eggs for your trouble. I'm not usually so generous, but I happen to be in a jovial mood at the moment. Yay! I love how they do the cheer emote. He has nothing further to say. Okay, we got 2 eggs. And that means I think we can teleport back to the city. Yeah, sure. I'm not gonna go there. We have to redo the parties if we fast travel, which is fine. I'm a lot bigger than this woman. That makes me feel like I made my character way too tall. Oh my god, sorry, this man looks so cool. Oh my god. Sorry. How cool is that? Is this new? Grim news from Tavona. It's just one thing after another with that woman. Okay, I will do that. And where's this guy? Defed, if you also fast travel here, I'll grab you again. There he is. Hello? A message from Mirak, is it? Let me see that. This is grave news indeed. I hope he's mistaken about this. Dwayne protect us if this information is accurate. If such a thing is even possible, then King Adalburn has ordered this offensive against the Char not a moment too soon. We must not lose this fight, I tell you. We must not lose this fight. So Titus wants you to take on a second profession before you face the Char. I think he is right to say so. A second profession gives you access to all the skills and most of the attributes of that profession. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, so I get to pick right here. I don't know enough about the whole game to know exactly what these things specifically help with. I think I am locked into my choice until God, where is it? Is it until we have to make that escape and end up in Ilona that you get to actually start changing your second profession at will? I'm trying to remember. I think I'm gonna go with monk just so I can do healing and knockdown or whatever as a supportive. I'm thinking in terms of being a support character. I think Elementalist might be the popular one, I think. But I think I want to go with Paragon because I've never really tried Paragon. So it's going to be temporary anyway. So let's just put Monk on. And I already have the thing for that. Okay, there you are. Add. Can you, Diffed, talk me through it? How did you end up picking Bogos Binted? Were you just like, I need to see if this is available? Alright, what else do we have? Okay, try out a secondary profession. Visit the trainers. Once decided. Wait, can I just decide now? Do I have to... Oh, I probably have to finish the one secondary quest I have. But I can change it. Maybe. That's in the Catacombs. That's in Wizard's Folly. Oh, shoot. Wasn't that guy in... Oh, in Ashford. Oh, no. Okay, I'm leaving that for now. And I have to go back to Devona. Okay. Well... What's in my inventory right now? An air wand. Plus 20% damage. A sword I can't use. A water wand. That's a lot of things. Wait, health minus 20? Health minus 20? Do I use these things? Can I use a shield? What, I can? Sorry, I didn't think that would work. I thought as a mesmer I wouldn't be able to put a shield on. Okay, what I'm gonna do is, as long as Bogos Binted's okay with it, I think we should finish off this first stream in Ascalon by going into the Catacombs. Yeah, because the other thing to do would be to run along the wall and show everyone the entryway to the Northlands, but we are way too low level to do anything. So we might do that next stream, but I know we can teleport to Ashford, so let's head over there. Oh, we can go in party if we do it that way, I think. Do you come with me? Grabs you. Grabs your lapels. Oh, we did. Okay. So I'm doing this monk thing, which is the one that takes you into the Abbey. So if you are general like gameplay terms, so I don't have to individually check with people. If I'm going towards an exit and I'm saying yes, we're going this way, if you're ready, just follow me up there and I'll keep an eye on anyone who is hanging back and needs more time. But yeah, clearly you are up here with me, so you're ready to go. Well, we might need to just discuss general gameplay things if there's going to be a bunch of us trying this out. I have a shield! Paula says try to keep up. Oh shit, I forgot that this would immediately start and it's ad break soon. Oh, it's alright, I'll snooze it. Here is the Resurrection Shrine. There's an Academy Monk. I love her fit, actually. Chronomancer Mesmer. Wait, how? Wait, what? Look at me with my shield and my stick. So, the point of me doing this is I have to heal Paulus so that he finishes his mission. I don't need to attack things specifically. I need to keep Paulus alive because this is monk training. That restless spirit is not hostile. Isn't shield a chrono weapon for Mesmer? This just goes to show how little I know about Mesmer. I mean, was it? I think it may have been, yeah. You're probably right. Okay, so I'm gonna use spells to put that on. And then also, oh god, Bogos, I need to target him. Okay, and heal. Okay. We need to both stay alive. Oh, I love this area though. I know it's all full of poison, but oh my god, look at it. Look at it. Sorry, Paulus, I'm not healing you. Oh shit, I need healing. Heal thyself. Okay, that can only be cast on targets. Oh right, we did it. I was thinking we just had to keep going until we return, but we can actually take us. No, Paulus, wait a minute. Heal myself? Thank you. I think Bogus healed me too. Thank you. I cannot wait to see if other people want to join in the playthrough. Whether we end up with other characters with... I'm just calling out like... Hey, let's go Chungus. Don't anyone make a character named Chungus, okay? Don't do it. We're healing, we're healing. Restless Spirit, you're doing nothing of any importance. We're healing. Yep. Go. Heal myself. There we go. Yippee! We've got a vase of some sort. I love that this music is in the second game too. It's nice. It's funny to recontextualize the music you know as well. Some things are very specific in this game, and then you find out they were used in like Halloween. Actually, I don't need to play. I can just press enter and follow him. Oh, it doesn't work because I'm slightly faster than he is. They put in anti-escort quest frustration mechanics, and all it did was enable me to not be able to be lazy. Eh? Oh, that's right. You can get necromancer stuff too. I don't need necromancer stuff. I think I'm okay not being a necro. I assume that, hang on, can you only do one quest for the secondary profession? Oh, you've got two. Someone must place candles. I remember that. Okay, yes, because that's a normal quest. And this one... I do like the corpse fodder thing, and the fact that you actually need corpses to do it. One of my favorite hero companions is Livia on... what's it called? There was a nickname for it when you use corpse minions. And I always have, like, you look behind and there'd be Livia just running behind you with 16 weird corpse things. You can do all the freebie quests. Oh, can you? Can you do them at the same time? You will lose the monk skills you have. No, I'm keeping them because I've just done the quest. Let's go and turn this in. I might do all the freebie quests. I might try and do everything I can off stream. You can do them in sequence. Yeah, I did kind of remember that they would overwrite each other somehow. I don't even know how I picked up that info. Necro is my first class. Imagine my surprise when the NPC enemies troll me by destroying the corpses. Do they? Where do they do that? Paulus reports his findings are most promising, and I think you might have great promise as well to advance among monks. Well, I'm only a half monk though. Taking monk as a secondary profession will give you access to all monk skills and allow you to train in healing prayers, protection prayers, and smiting prayers, but you must still bear the armor of your primary profession. I'm gonna need more time. I might look at all of them. If you get to keep the handy skills, then you could just amass a bunch of random secondary skills. Some NPCs can corpse explode. I see, so it's like the counter to having a minion necro build. All right, we've got to take a quick ad break, and then we'll be having like another 20 minutes. Let's just head over here. Don't mind the ads. We won't miss anything because we'll sit it out until ads are done. We do have an emote that I use if you want to announce that you're free from ads. You can throw this bean can, shower the air with beans, and then I'll know that we're good to continue. Oh, okay. I wish I'd gotten more water earlier. Ugh. But this should be the last like extreme heat day that we have. Tomorrow's gonna be warm, but it's from now on it's gonna get cooler each day. So, oh my god, we kind of did it, sort of. It's on its way down now, and once stream's over, I'll just go and open all the windows. But stick around for the last 20 minutes because I'm gonna raid out into my friends at Veggie BL Tale, and they're in the middle of the new Deltarune content. So stick with me because they're just getting into it. Oh, hello there, Soul! I'm sorry, I forgot how to say Noxie. It's Noxie, yeah. You're not there's a really popular content creator called Noxie as well. So when I said it, I was like, oh wait, one more day over here. Whereabouts are you? It's not you. No, it's okay. I would have been surprised if it had been. I'm happy to see you here. That was the same character twice. A lot of people have this outfit. Oh, Netherlands. Oh, I bet it's nice just generally out in the Netherlands. Everyone from the Netherlands seems to just be doing great. I'm reading stuff. I'm reading a little plaque about Dwayna. It's interesting to me how the gods work in this system. I wonder how much forethought they'd put into it, because they mention the gods as being active entities, because I guess it's been quite a long time since the gods abandoned the world, but people still talk about it like they haven't gone. Again, because like they were never told, right? Humans never got an official warning from the gods that they were leaving, as far as we know. They just sort of left. So for 1,000 years after, people were all talking about the gods like, yeah, I got the blessing of Melandru or whatever. And they seem to have been so powerful that they left remnants of power in the world. And I can head back. Because, you know, there's statues of the gods that you can interact with, and they do display magical powers. They have visual magical stuff, and you can do stuff with them, and they give you boons. So there must be some residual magic hanging around that by the time of Guild Wars 2 is just gone, because the shrines don't work anymore. So I do think it's interesting that the human gods do seem to have some kind of power in the world, but it's just really, really like small compared to what they would have been capable of. All right. What do you want to do? What do we? There's more catacombs, but I am worried that if we try and do that, we might find it overwhelming or get lost. I know you can get lost down there. The upper world is pretty simple-ish to run around in. The catacombs are like the dungeon. That's the only place where you can really challenge yourself, apart from the Northlands. What else can we do? Oh, that's right. We don't have to run all the way back. Oh, sorry, I went without telling you. I hope that was okay. I'll have to remember this. I'll get back into the swing of things, and I'll remember to warn before we move maps. We can turn in the worm problem. Look at my big ass shield. What is the best loadout for a Mesmer? Is it God, I don't even know what you use. I know you can use a staff, or if you use two-handed, you have a scepter and something else. It's probably like scepter focus, because it's usually scepter focus. Focuses do so much heavy lifting. Here's your eggs. Oh shit, we're doing what now? Follow Pitney and kill the Worm Queen. I think I remember this. It was years when I did any of this before, when I was running my pre-searing character and I just did everything to get all the experience I could. Genuinely, I think the way that people used to level by death leveling Worm up. The thing of managing to do death leveling in the Northlands is one of the most insane things I've ever heard anyone do in a video game. It's more so than the people who do like getting to max level in a tutorial area, like by picking gatherables or killing really weak enemies. It's even more than that. It's having to die in front of enemies 1,000 times so that the enemies gain levels off of killing you until you can kill the enemies to get experience at your current level. And that is absolutely ridiculous. Oh shit, there's a wolf after me. Alright, no, it's not doing any... It's level 2, but it's not doing any damage. How does this work? You gain health for each point of energy. So is this... Hang on. Bogus Binted. Does this work on... Oh, it's another people-only skill. Wait. I just did on the Worm Queen by accident. I'm a terrible teammate. Oh shit, there's a wolf after me. Oh yeah, we don't have to kill these. We just pick up anything. Baked husk. Ooh, that looks like a better shield. Hello, Pitney. Yay, I'm almost level 3. I really need to reacquaint myself with how equipment works. First, these worms, and now someone has stolen my prize mower. To make matters worse, the tracks seem to indicate whoever took her led her into the catacombs! My poor bird. Well, I'll do that at some point, yes. I'm getting all these drops. I'm so sorry. These should be Bogus Binted's drops. Okay, that I can finish whenever I want. That's when I've picked a second profession. That's in Wizard's Folly. That's in the Catacombs. That's in the Catacombs. I think I should do this one. I got Reforged in case you do this again. I'll probably give it a shot on my own. No, yeah, I'm intending to do the whole game, and I'm intending to play it alongside anybody else who wants to drop in. So for the next foreseeable future, I'm working my way through all of Guild Wars Reforged, and if you have bought the game, start a new Prophecies character and you can just hop in the party with me. It's anyone who's in chat, I will try and gather you into the party, and we'll see how many people we can get. I'm definitely at some point gonna have Rainbow Dragon with me, and possibly on stream too, if I get that all set up. And then we'll see what we can do as a group. This gonna be fun. Okay, Trouble in the Woods. Oh, we have to follow you. Okay. Sorry, you had more quests that I ignored. But use this stream right now as a familiarization for how this is going to look and how it's going to work. It's odd not being a creature that's only 3 apples tall. I know! You could make your human you could put them down the absolute bottom of the... What? Oh, that's a thing that rangers do. Put your character down the very, very bottom of the height slider. And just kind of LARP as an Asura. Oh no, Bogos. Oh no. No. Oh, I tried to heal you and it didn't work. Oh no. Well, it's okay. I have a resurrection signet. Thank God. Now be careful. Devona can handle most of this. Oh, oh, that was a good one. Yay, I leveled up. And get conjured. You also leveled up. Okay, I can do this, and I can also click here to target you, can't I? Does this only target me? Oh, I got a salvage item. Well, we did it. Congratulations. That was actually pretty tough. For like first session challenge. I think the village is safe for now. The Grawl are not very intelligent, but even they understand a show of force. What really troubles me is the presence of that Char Ranger. Could he be inciting the Grawl to attack for some reason? I'll warn Rurik of this threat. Thank you for your aid. A natural seed. Okay. I recently started Guild Wars 1 as well. I'm somewhat ahead now, nearly at Lion's Arch. Well, if we join up within your playthrough, please feel free to drop in during stream. Come over and wave at me. We can all play as a group. I'm hoping that with just like a handful of people, with just like 2 or 3 people, the game would literally feel like a party RPG. Okay, what else do you have? My father died defending the Great Wall, and if I have the chance, I'll do the same. Oh, Devona. Oh, what's going to happen to you? Brother Menlo has asked for my help in collecting the tithe for Ashford Abbey. Duke Barradin is especially generous to the church, and I suspect bandits will attempt to intercept his donation. What a rough time it is to live in. So that's a fetch quest. And then these royalist fools oppose King Adalbern because he was not born into nobility. Wasn't he? I didn't remember this law. They forget that it was Adalbern who saved us from the Guild Wars. So that's 1 for the counter. If we get a counter for it, that's 1. And the old king. I don't remember that. I don't know enough about that. That sounds scary. The royalists hope to depose Adalbern and place Duke Barradin on the throne. I didn't remember that, but no one dares implicate the Duke in their actions. I'd like you to go to Green Hills County and search for signs of support for the royalists. So the royalists oppose the king, which sounds like it's wrong, but it's because they think he's an illegitimate king because he wasn't born into nobility. So what he married in was the queen, oh god, it doesn't matter. Head north until you find a road to Green Hills County, talk to at least 3 people, sound them out to see if they have royalist sentiments. I'm being a spy now. Do not talk to War Master Grast. At the slightest mention of disloyalty to Adalbern, he's likely to crush your skull. Bogos, is that your, like, skill trainer? War Master Grast? I guess I can't talk to him. Title drop, roll credits! Well, they didn't say Reforged, though. They would have needed to say, my father died in the Guild Wars Reforged. Sorry, that's like a really good, like, that's the tagline. It's like, Guild Wars is the name of the movie, and then the tagline is, Bogos is about to get binted. I'm sorry, it's still really, really warm. And somehow the Guild Wars Reforged. Alright. I'm so torn. Guys, which of those 2 things should the raid message be? I really like both of them. Okay, should we do Bogos is about to get binted? Because it's slightly funnier if you don't know what the Guild Wars are. And it honors Defed. Somehow the Bogos were binted. That's also really good. This honors Defed through name, without using their contribution. But I like that one. Oh my god. An epic Chungus movie. Sorry, I'm losing it. It's really warm. Next time we stream this, I won't be so out of it because it won't be in a heat wave anymore. I thought that was some kind of weird flesh suit for a second. Hello, Ascalon Guard. Oh, goodbye, Ascalon Guard. You can't see his face. Someone get 5-tail. I'm sorry, I need a drink. Somehow, the Bogos returned. I'm losing it. I haven't spoken enough in the last couple of days to be using my voice this much. I've gotten so much better at not croaking through a 3-hour stream. But I think because of the heat wave, I've just been keeping to myself. I haven't been speaking enough. I'm really out of practice. Devona, I'm so sorry. Devona's in Guild Wars 2. It's set 250 years in the future, so like, something went wrong there, clearly. You've been playing for 2 hours, please take a break. Yeah, they had that. They did have that. It's only like gacha games that give you warnings now, isn't it? Okay. I don't know if there's much else we can fuck around with. Oh, hello, Shades90! Shades, we are beginning a community playthrough of this 20-year-old cooperative RPG. Right now, it's me and Diffed here. My name's Geneval, and their name is Bogos Binted, and we are gonna save the world. We should get a picture. Does this have a screenshot function? Hang on, I wanna... Oh, that's what I should do. Oh my gosh, another first time. Hello, German North. Lovely to see you. I'm gonna be wrapping up in just a second, but we are raiding into my friends, so hang in there. I think I want to take a screenshot at the end of every stream, and we should do it like right here, like in front of scenic. Where's the most scenic position? Oh, on the bridge. Let's do it on the bridge. And then we can keep track of like all the people that have been through this journey with us. Me and my huge fuck-ass shield. Yeah, look. Oh, right here, right in front of this like opening. Yeah. Can you stand like towards me a little bit? With all this heat, do you have to eat? Yeah. Oh, you create your character? If you're in game, we could come and see you right at the end here. Do I still... Oh, what's the button for... Wait. What is my button for hiding the... There is a hide UI button, right? Is there? Interface? Oh god, I forgot you could move all this. Oh god. Action. Wait. Miscellaneous. Screenshot is F12. Okay, so that's normal. Alt H or Control H? Is that in here anywhere? Okay, Control H is the hero panel. Oh. No, H is hero panel, and that doesn't affect it apparently. I started Mesmer right now in pre-searing. Okay, I'll come back and get you guys. I think you're right. I think it was Control H or something in 2 until I rebound it. Okay, well I have to find the opening cutscene. I know that sword. Yeah, that's where it came from. All right, I'm gonna zoom out a little bit and take a screenshot like this. That's fine. That's really nice. It's fine that there's UI in the way. I'm sure there's a way to hide it because I've taken like scenic screenshots before. But that's great. Okay, we got that. We're gonna go back to Ascalon City and just see if there's anyone else. I've left the party, but you can get the Sword of Guild Wars 2 if you play Guild Wars 1 enough. Yes, you can. What a sword! Some games make a big deal out of certain magic swords and stuff. I feel like Guild Wars 2 really does it right because it just shows up throughout the ages. And you've been there, and then you see it again in the next game, like, oh, hey, it's you. You'll probably know it's me by the name. I'm in the Europe District 1. You need to make sure that's the same for you, and then I will find you. I've heard some pretty impressive things about you. Oh, thank you. My brother Orion has fallen in with the Royalists. Oh no! Sir Titus expelled him from the academy, and he became embittered towards the army, but I don't think he realizes how serious this is. I don't want him to throw away his life for foolish pride. Do you think you could find him and tell him what I said? I'll try and bring your brother home. Hello, Bim Pepple. This isn't someone. Oh no, this is the guy I was looking at before and saying he was really cool. Bim Pepple was his name. My god. Schlonk! Sorry, this is some kind of cool guys meeting that I am not a part of. Because they've all got single word names, and this one's name is Schlonk. That's a really nice outfit. I'd wear that. Who else? That's not... Is that you? Wait, Hex FX is here. Is that some... Hex FX is bowing to me. Are you in stream? It's German North FX. Hello! Hello, let me... do I have to put you in the party to add you to my friends? That's the only way I know of doing it. Add you to party. Well, it's lovely to see you, German North. Another Mesmer like me. Wait. And then I go to friends, and then I go to recent teammates. Move to friends list. So most of my friends, I thought it did friends by character and not by account. Soul, is that you? Are you playing, like, you're a Sora in Guild Wars 2 is named Zasper. Are you a human named Casper? I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't sure. I couldn't quite... I wouldn't have been like 100% sure, but since you're standing here with us, I figure that's you. Look at that, we've got 4 of us. It is, okay. Let me just check. Right, so let's add Bogus Binted back in as well, just for good measure. So then I think you have to accept through the party window, wherever that is for you. And then we're all in the same party and we can run around and do stuff together. There we go. Move to friends list. If anyone is really new and they haven't seen this before, this isn't a massively multiplayer game. If you go out of the city, which is where all the players are, you will be placed in your own personal instance of the game. And only the people in the party with you make that transition. So it's a entirely like personal, private, created instance for your party. And enemies don't respawn is the other thing. If you go around and wipe out all the enemies, they stay wiped out until you leave. So that's something else that you can do. Because they don't have to account for other players. So you can then go and do your quests and take on stuff as a group. Once you get used to it, it's basically fine. We have a party size of 4 in this area. It does increase later in the game. But for the time being, I mean, it works out really well because there's 4 of us. If you click on it, you can mark the name onto the name in the party list and copy and paste. That sounds like a lot of steps. Oh, that's right. It's telling me to like reorder my skills. I'm going to do housekeeping stuff off stream. I'm also going to be doing side quests off stream. So, for anyone who is making characters and joining us and wants to be like along with this playthrough, try and match up where I am with like the main quest, I guess, and everything else you can do off when I'm not streaming. So I will be doing things like going to get a bear pelt, investigating opposition to the crown, and putting candles in the catacombs by myself. Oh god, I had a lot of stuff. All this stuff. I'll be doing all of this, because this is side quests, on my own time. And then when we come back, we will just continue straight along with the main quest. So I'll be... Oh, just started to go to do the starting quest. Yeah, so everyone can go and catch up before next stream. Off stream, I will be probably permanently accepting monk as my secondary profession, so I can keep some healing stuff on hand. And I like the signet that knocks the guy down. I just think it's funny. I've got attribute points to put in as well. So I'll think about all of this housekeeping off stream. While we're on stream, I'll be powering forward with the primary quest, everything in the primary quest section. Next time when we come back, I think I will take the party that we have, whoever's here at the beginning. We'll go outside of the city. We'll go along the wall, and there's a little entry point where you can get up here. This is called the Northlands, and it's the only place where you can fight Char, and I think it would be good for the progression of the story to see that area and do the quests in it. So we'll do that next time with a full party, if we can. That'd be really cool. Let you guys see what the area is like. It's really difficult. The enemies are like level 15, 16. So having a huge party will help, but we'll probably want to be like level 10, I guess, which is pretty simple to do if you just do all the quests that are here that you can find. Run around, explore it. If you're more careful, it's perfectly capable to do everything as a solo player. It'll be fine. I did all of it as a solo player, and look at me. I have a level 20 pre-Syrian character. So yeah, I'll show you the Northlands. We'll kick some Char ass, and then we'll continue the story of how we are the best heroes of all time, and we're going to protect Ascalon against the Char, and nothing is going to go wrong because we are awesome. And then at the end of next stream, I'll take another screenshot of the group, and we'll see how our fashions have changed. And I've got to go and make sure Rainbow Dragon posts that amazing clip to social media so I can share that as well. Yeah, so I think that's everything we were gonna get done. It'll be fine. Nothing's gonna go wrong. Look at this huge wall. Nothing's gonna get over that huge wall. So yeah, anyone who's coming along on the journey, have fun. Blitz through any side quest that you want. The leaving off point is we are going to accept our secondary profession and then continue the main quest. So we're on... Which bit actually is it? I don't know. I guess it happens after getting started in the video game. Alright, let me check. Oh, where are my friends at? Let me just get that up. I'm gonna have us raid into my pals who are playing Deltarune. I think they're a little behind because 5 hasn't raided in yet. Which is, you know, it happens because they often get quite into it's a narrative game they're playing, so there's a lot of stuff to like wrap up sometimes. The important thing about pre-searing is just to warn anyone. If you want to come and play along with us, there's important stuff that we got to do. At one point, this guy will have a really important exclamation mark, Sir Titus, over his head, and then he'll say, do you want to continue to the academy to progress the story? Don't do that. That is something we'll all do together. Don't do it by yourself, because that initiates the next phase of the story. You can talk to him and do quests through him, because there's other stuff, like he gave me one of these quests. So you do have to talk to him and do stuff, but if he starts saying, once you start this quest, like things will happen, that initiates travel to the cool era. Yeah, don't do that. That's something we'll all do as a group. We won't be able to do it together if you rush ahead. So I'm just warning about that. I've had a great time creating Genevieve, meeting Hex Effects, which is a great name, Bogus Binted, which is also a great name, and Casper, which is a shout-out name that makes it really cool. Who is Valerius Ashbound? Are you? Are they following me about? I keep getting confused between you. The important question mark looks like a shield with two
Something tells
swords.
me we're
Thank
going to
you.
get along splendidly.
Thank you for following me, German North. Is there a... Oh, they're saying Alguém Português. I don't know what that means. German North, do you have... should I just call you North? Or do you have another name? Thank you so much for following. Oh, someone wants to go to Lakeside County. It's fine. It's fine. We weren't doing anything. Let's just be here in Lakeside County. Prince Rurik is here. Why is Prince Rurik here? What quest is he doing? Rurik, what? Oh, we've left. So you do have the power to like forcibly bring people in and out. Yeah, I see Bogus Binted has headed off. You can always leave the party if you need to do something. All your characters end with FX. Oh yes, thank you for pointing out the really important thing not to initiate looks like a shield with two swords, so it's not the exclamation point. It just takes some getting used to. You have a lot of power when you're in a party with people because you really are sharing an experience as players. That's fine. Let's go and do the basic necromancer quest. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No, you left! Oh no! What's this guy gonna say? Oh. A better mesmer? I don't remember. I don't remesmer. Who's old Mac? Why is he running away? So I think what happens when you enter an area is that it tries to generate the necessary NPCs for every character's quests. Right? So if I enter with a certain quest and another person enters with another quest, it'll just put the people there to field both of them. I don't know what happens if you have two people with the same quest at different stages. I assume it defaults to like the person in the earliest stage. See here, miss, I understand you're responsible for what's happened to my poor Bill. Bill the bull, lady, you had him killed and I demand recompense. You must be mistaken, I know no Bill. You have not heard of the last of this. I'll get what's coming to me. Or I'll sell your precious theatre shut down, I will. I think not, sir. Your poor Bill was loose and attacking citizens in the Ashford Road. He was put down and rightly so. Is that what happened? Oh, Salt, no, it's absolutely okay. I didn't remember a lot about how this works either. We're all just kind of figuring stuff out. It's fine. We could have gone out with you if you wanted. You're the one who killed my bull. I can't move and look at this. Bring me a devourer egg. Sure. There's someone here named Boy Kisser, and yeah, I saw Schlonk. I don't often like laugh at immature humor, but Schlonk really did get me. So, oh, I already had an egg. Well, at least I can hands off the keyboard. I'm not touching anything. I'm gonna also root back to Old Mac because I can. All right. Let's just finish this. Okay, thank you. I didn't see what you said because you were moving. Okay, right. Veg and 5 are ready and we're finishing up here. So I will see you guys next. In Guild Wars 2, that would be an Asura name. It would. It would be like Artificer Schlonk. Like, that's literally so canon. Okay, raid, Veggie, BL Tail, and if you want to catch me on Blue Sky to see what's happening with me, there's my link. I will be playing, I'll be streaming next on Sunday. I had to think about what day it was. Sunday will be the special, like, Sims stream that we do. Every weekend, and then next week, hang on, I need to see the raid message. Next week we'll be doing Guild Wars 1 for each stream, Tuesday and Friday, until we finish it. So please come along if you want to grab the game and join me, and we'll see how many people we can field at one time. other than that, I'll see you then. Thank you, everybody, so much for joining me. This has been a real pleasure. I'm really glad to be seeing this again, and hopefully show people who are sitting in. The raid message is Bogos is about to get binted. Please go and yell that at my friends. Come and enjoy Deltarune. Oh, why can't I raid now? Why am I not ready to raid? What do I do? We could have done something with Boy Kisser as well, or Schlonk. It's so many good names. If I see anyone next stream called Chungus, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so mad.